All right, we are live, gentlemen, and
Hey.
welcome all to another What's in the Comic Box this week. As you see, we have a very nice quintet, quartet and me, here joining us. Damien, thank you for coming in today. Good to have you here.
Glad I could make it today. You're some of my favorite people to hang out with.
Well, likewise, we reflect that back to you. NammaN, my buddy, how you doing over there? I guess he's doing okay. He's just waving.
I'm doing good.
You're doing good. All right. And my longtime co-host on the No Faces chat, Bubsy himself, is joining us. How you doing, my friend?
Doing well. As Damien said, some of you are my favorite people.
Yes.
Right. I think that's what he said. I don't know.
And Greyman, can you hear me, buddy? Are you doing all right?
You know.
Okay, great to hear you. We're having some technical issues with Greyman, so but we can hear and see you fine. By the way, you never break up or anything.
My phone blew up yesterday. I had to get a new phone.
Oh, I hope you didn't have it in your pocket when it blew up, because that would have hurt.
It just died. Right? It just died.
Wow.
Your phone, right? Verizon, and I got another phone. He got everything back for me except for my Instagram.
Oh,
I lost everything on Instagram.
Instagram had an issue this morning, so it might be that.
It might still come back. Yeah,
it might still come back. Yeah.
They get they sent me a note saying that it might take a few days.
Oh, okay.
So I'm praying that it does come back.
All right. Well, we'll be praying with you. All right. Let's see who's here.
Right there with you.
Let's see who's here in the chat. Coming in early, of course, our buddy James Las Cruces, 1971,
from New Mexico.
Scotty Z70 over from North Carolina way. Our buddy Mike from South Texas, Easy Comic Reader. Welcome, buddy. And the progenitor of this show, Greyman, says, "Show me the comics."
Is he allowed to progenerate anymore? Or is it illegal in UK yet?
And Stephen Spock is saying, live from New Jersey and from Massachusetts and Kentucky and Oregon and Virginia as well.
Woohoo!
And we got Wellbore.
Are we all honorary meta babes?
Yeah, meta babe. Kenneth Bird is up in here. Our buddy Surf Blue says, "Did you get all the snacks?"
Let's move. Snacks.
There you go.
All
And
right. No donuts today, Ray?
Here. What's up, my amigos?
Yeah.
Hickey, we gotta get you up in here sometime as well. Hey, look who's down here. Perry Comics. How you doing, my friend?
And hola.
Hi, saying hola. Yeah, he's practicing his Spanish down there in Florida.
He's doing a great job.
Oh boy.
So are all of you co-live streaming this?
No.
Is anyone?
I don't know.
All right.
No, we used to, but
feel free. And coming in late, but
go ahead.
Fashionably late. Aaron, our buddy.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Everyone. Thanks for having me here. Busy
now
day.
We got another state representative in Washington State.
Are you a state representative?
Yes, he represents Washington in the comic community. That's correct.
Cool.
That's giving Washington State too much credit.
What about Bob? What about Bob?
We're getting restless here, so let's see what you got, my friend.
So we first up, as always,
a little of this and a little of that. A lot of that. Black Panther.
Time. Swallow your food, no problem.
Ray, he's got two
after
accounts.
chewing. Chew, then swallow, Ray.
Ooh.
Right now we're seeing Greyman Silencer 2.
I
think it's Black Panther #1.
Not mine.
30-cent variant.
Yep. We got some Kirby goodness coming there.
Black Panther #5?
Yeah.
5, yeah.
Notice, Bub, that's a Yeti, right?
I only see Ray.
I didn't even get to notice Yeti.
No.
Hey, Roger, may change up the screen, Roger?
I only see Ray. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, it's Roger. It's Ray again.
Greyman the Silencer.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Very nice, very nice.
Beautiful.
reprint.
Now, that's
of
a fake
Avengers
Yeti.
62 there.
It's a faux Yeti. It's a Fetty.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
faux Forilla.
If you
It's a
went to a
gorilla.
con,
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah,
Confetti.
Forilla.
That's going to be the newest hip hop artist
Did
there.
you complete that?
Gorilla.
Did you complete that, Greyman?
Did I
We'll see.
complete it? No,
Yeah.
You got
No.
5 and 6.
not even close.
Mm.
He hasn't even finished his bag of Cheetos. You think he's going to finish Jungle Action? He's got
7?
priorities.
Hey, he's
Oh,
getting there.
oh, Jungle Action. Okay, it's not Black Panther.
Jungle Action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 8.
You're doing pretty good. Hey, Jackson Roy Kirk, how you doing, my friend? Penthouse of Comics. Yeah, right. Fireball, welcome as always.
That was
my
last
friend.
week.
How's everything?
That's a callback to last week, the mag box.
It was a
You can choose your food, you
pentathlon.
can choose your friends, but you're stuck with your family. That's true. Very, very unique perspective there.
And of course, I'm out of order. Black Panther 15.
What's going on here?
Well, you know, it's Greyman. You know,
Cool,
he has
love
a
the
special,
cover. That's a cool
special
cover.
organizational technique, which
Someone
only
I'll
he
straight-
understands.
Right now.
You're kind of
Maybe
breaking
just
up.
trying to
a little
get me
Here we
confused.
go.
Yeah, don't confuse NammaN. He's already organizationally challenged.
If you ever have to use your life alert, Ray, and tell them that you're stuck under your Black Panther collection, they'll never find you. They'll be looking in Jungle Action all day. I know where you're at.
2001.
I've never
Wow,
seen
that's
that one
new.
before.
That looks like
Good boy, you
throwback
guys
to
are
the 40s
breaking up.
there.
That looks like a retro
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah, because that was the
Boy, that's a new one too.
Yeah. Well, you
Now
know,
you'll
Ray,
have to
you
show
know,
those.
Number
You
27.
have to show those comics slowly for Roger, as he doesn't collect anything after the Great War.
the Great War.
Number 35.
That's one of those modern covers that I don't get.
Right. It's just a
Just the posing. You don't get
posing. Yeah.
38.
Exactly.
They're a bunch of posers.
Just don't count down from 100 to 1 like some old wolves do. Okay.
Who was it that did that? We talked about that last week. Who?
Old
who,
Wolf. It was Old
Was it
Wolf.
Old Wolf dropped that
Yeah.
revelation?
Yeah.
But
He
he
said
counts
he might not.
up
He might not
backwards?
be here today. So
Scott, you got NammaN in the microwave?
Number 50.
Microwave. What?
Got NammaN in the microwave. Oh,
yeah,
ramen.
ramen.
Oh, okay. That's- I don't think that's
Hello.
safe. Yeah, I tell you, there's better ways to get warm, NammaN.
Hey, there's my cousin Richard, all the way from
Hello,
Minnesota.
Richard.
Welcome,
Hey,
cuz.
Richard.
That's my that was my collecting buddy in the early days, right there.
Richard, Roger. Is there a Rhonda Perez?
There's
That's
a-
what I want to know.
Nope, there's a Robert. His brother is Robert.
Is there
Any
any
Georges?
cousins without the R?
No, we have another one that's Reynold.
Whoa,
Raoul.
that's awesome.
So no, there aren't.
I like that
at least-
synergy.
At least not male. Female, there are. Yeah.
Is it
Yeah, we're not worried about that.
Oh, we have Lawrence too, but he's
Spanish name like a lot of R's, right? Oh,
Yeah. Erres. Erres.
Yeah.
It took a long time for me to get that rolling, kind of like when reptilian thing,
Is that like Paris Hilton? And Eris?
Erres.
Yeah, oh, look at that.
Randolph
Black
Rudy
Panther.
Russell. Listen, hey, don't give us any more relatives. The Christmas is already complicated enough.
Old Rudy Perez, one of my favorites.
We do have a nephew named Rudy, though.
There you go.
Rudy can't fail.
Well, at least there you have like a claw. And
Flash reference there, huh?
Yeah, Sleepy, you know that.
Hey, amateur player.
Number 1.
Welcome.
The Crew. 2017.
You got little Storm there.
It's all my Black Panthers. Do, 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 do. Marvel Triple Action. Number 2.
Looking good.
So you started the box with Jungle Action, And so that was your action box, right?
Action, yeah.
It was your action
There's
box.
action in
But then
there.
you were like, well, I got some Black Panther. I'll just throw that in there too.
The action
So they're
comics are
together.
coming after this.
Because there's a lot of action in Black Panthers. I mean,
There is.
Triple action.
Triple
Excellent.
action.
We got some Doom.
Dr. Doom.
The Fantastic
Silver
Four and
Surfer.
Marvel Triple Action? I didn't even know.
So were these reprints?
Doom.
Yeah,
Those were reprints back in the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avengers
We're
mostly.
printing the good stuff.
I thought they were.
But that's a new cover though. There, that's a Starling cover.
Right.
looks like to me.
There's probably like Don Heck or something inside.
Yeah. Probably Heck or, yeah, or maybe it's Kirby at this point. I'm not sure when he went.
Oh,
on.
could still be Kirby, yeah.
Yeah, it could be. That's a new cover there by who is it, NammaN?
big, GK.
GK. All right.
Gil Kane in the membrane.
Okay.
Okay,
who
the
gets these-
membrane.
Higgy gets these things in my brain. I'll tell you that.
I think that's the original cover.
That's
there,
the
just kind of
original
recolored.
Kirby cover, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Higgy's saying hi to you
12.
and Gunna.
Yo,
Hey,
Higgy.
Now,
Yeah,
does
they're-
that guy with a sword really have any shot against the Avengers? Come on.
Papa Jim. Don't. Jim
Maybe
loves
some
his
magic
swords.
sword.
Higgy loves his swords.
Okay, I'm a sword guy too, but come on.
Yeah, but, I mean, he's really a sword guy.
Yeah.
do you have
There's
a sword in
levels.
that room with you, Roger?
No, I have it in Florida. I have some.
Yeah, in Florida.
I just got one of these.
Oh,
Ooh,
Okay,
ready to
Listen.
rumble.
hey,
Nope.
somebody got what do you call it?
What happened?
What?
Somebody's stream got stopped because of showing something. So careful showing something.
oh, yeah. That's just a
Yeah.
cutter.
Yeah.
So
It's a
don't
cutter.
stand up if you're not wearing pants. That's what Mama's trying to tell you.
Okay.
I think as long as you're not like slashing yourself or something.
No. But I understand. Yes. Yeah, I understand.
Does YouTube censor that?
I don't think so, but it's
People
okay.
showing
I
leg?
understand.
Well, he's also small down there, so I don't think that would
Yeah.
make any difference.
That's not very nice.
That's an awesome cover.
That's a great cover.
So good.
That's like one of those larger than life covers.
Yeah, I love those kind of.
20.
I've got.
It gives you immediately that classic look. Whenever.
So, notice the title I put for this stream is Therapy
And
for
we'll
Losing
stop
and
here,
Cover Slingers to
21.
Greyman over here.
Therapy for what?
For losing to Greyman and Cover Slingers on Saturday.
Oh.
Oh wow.
He beat me by 1 point. One
Wow.
point.
You got
Well
in
done,
second
Ray.
place and you're complaining.
Is Ray
Oh,
the champ?
Next. Damien,
All
you
right.
ready?
Well, so Ray doesn't need any therapy. He must be feeling
No.
good.
No, Ray is the instigator of the catalyst for me needing therapy.
So I have this box here. It has the Justice League on the box, but I think it's all Superman and Superman family comics. But also, I just picked this up, the DC Book of Lists.
Whoa.
Cool.
And my daughter and I are reading it together and loving it. And when we got to the Hawkman's reincarnations,
Oh,
she
yeah.
was talking about Higgy Pop.
Oh,
She
yeah.
knows what Higgy Pop is.
Yeah.
He's just talking about that.
Hickey is the latest reincarnation of Carter Hall, as we all
And
know.
so
Robert Venditti.
if you like just trivial stuff, my daughter loves it when I read these silly DC kind of encyclopedias and stuff to her. So this is a new fun way to, here's a list of DC's classic monsters, DC's citizens of the Old West,
Cool.
the many transformations of Jimmy Olsen.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
See, what else have we got here?
I think NammaN is now going on eBay looking for this.
Basic dimensions. And there was one NammaN about weddings.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
Is there a subsequent chapter about drawings or no? Just weddings, no drawings?
I don't know if there'll be a divorce. I can't find the wedding
Ah.
one right now, but
Where did you get that box, Damien? Your LCS?
this box, I can't remember, but I think at an LCS at some point.
Okay.
It's got, it's the Darwin Cook version of the Justice League.
Oh, nice.
So let's see what's inside. I'm not quite sure.
Darwin Cook. Bruce Timm before Bruce Timm was Bruce Timm.
I have a lot of those
There's
book
our
of
word
lists
good.
from the 70s, but they're general knowledge stuff.
Superman or Supergirl?
Cool. Of course,
That's
Supergirl
right.
has to be.
It's like both of them
Superman
on there.
312.
Are we going boardless for this
Three-
run?
I'm sorry.
That one was boardless. Is it? Do you just bring them in and go that way, or
I
Yeah,
need
you
to
got
read.
thumbs
These
up.
are how I bought them, and I just
Ah.
stuffed them in this box and haven't rebagged and boarded them.
cool?
Freshly
so
purchased.
I think the shop that does them without boards is also the shop that has these 50% off sales a lot. So I think I bought a whole bunch of the 50% off sales. So this says $250 on it, so I got it for $1.25.
Cool.
Well done.
So
Nice.
that's $313. So at those prices, I don't complain about the lack of boards. But
Is that I like comic place that you went to shop at?
no, it's another one. It's the one that's really close to my house. I have to be careful not to walk by it too often, or I'll buy too many comics.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This
Walk
is
around
kind
the
of a
block.
cool cover.
I think Damien say to his wife, "Well, I'm going to get some exercise. I'm going to walk down the block here."
Yeah.
And he comes back with a bag of comics, and he's sneaking through
Yeah.
the back door.
Exactly.
That's not too far from the truth.
And that's what I would do.
I used to live next to a comic shop, and I wouldn't go there because I wasn't collecting at the time. And then
Oh,
wow.
and that was
Oh,
it.
man. Did you ever think of cutting a hole in the wall, like tunneling your way to the back issue bins?
Damien, have you ever heard of Dream Strands in Seattle?
No, I haven't really explored the Seattle stores yet.
Okay.
Is that an exotic bar? What's it
No,
called?
it's actually a comic shop in a business district in which I lived, and so it was like right next to me. It was awesome.
Aaron,
That's a
you
lot
in
of
Seattle?
information.
Aaron,
I
you in
was.
Seattle? Okay.
I was. I'm more southwest of Olympia now.
Okay.
Everybody
Cool.
say hi to Adrian V Comics. Greetings.
Hey,
There's
Hi,
another
Adrian V.
cool,
Comics.
YouTuber who lives in just outside of Olympia named Lorenzo.
oh yeah, I've seen
Indie
this.
Comics and Reviews. So
Yeah, nice
I
guy.
visited him once, and that's when I went to what's the name of that place?
Danger Room.
Danger Room. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
208. This might be a Neil. Is it a Neil Adams cover? I'm not sure.
Ooh.
Sorry, 308, not 208.
308. Hard to say. The face is a little warped, so it's hard to say.
And these might be out of Ray's action box.
Oh, definitely.
This is Action 355
Yeah.
from the 12-cent era.
Yeah. Ray's tunneling through his box. See if it's missing right now.
Yeah,
Is
I
it
drilled
Neil
a hole in my wall and ended up in Ray's comic book. Here.
Wow, what a great
That's a Neil Adams there.
That's
Yeah.
definitely Neil Adams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
My hands, I've contracted the first stage of Virus X. He's becoming the leper of Krypton.
Don't make fun of Damien's face. Okay.
Was someone making fun of your face?
What?
No, I was talking about the comic cover, and Scott, of course.
Oh, okay.
Takes things out of context, shall we say.
I see.
By the way, that 308 is a Neil Adams.
Ah,
Yes.
yep. That's what.
Oh,
Jackson
beautiful.
Roy
according to
This is
Jackson, we're going to
skipping
wait for a
ahead
more
six-
official word.
Action 625.
Roy Kirk.
Man has the fastest fingers.
That's a great cover too.
It's a nice Dead Man cover. This is when Action just had a lot of short stories in it and came out weekly.
Awesome.
Hey, Manny, how you doing, buddy?
Emmanuel, what's going
You
on?
doing well?
Hey, Manny.
Ooh.
Is this a George Perez cover? It kind of looks like it to me. I'm not
The
sure.
background does look like Perez.
Yeah,
I believe it's a Rudy Perez cover.
A Rudy,
No,
right?
The rare Rudy Perez.
It's Roger Perez.
Yeah.
Right.
Rudy
Oh,
Perez
that's
is not an
signature.
artist.
His-
Roger, Rudy, Rudolph, Rufus Perez. Here's
Most artists could probably spend a month just drawing the city behind them.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, look
beautiful.
at the detail
Like
back
Byrne
there.
did that kind of stuff.
This one's not even in a bag at all,
wow.
which
That's-
means I got it from a 50-cent bin.
that's one of those modern poser covers.
It's kind of a cool. Oh, this is
From the
by Paul,
90s or
this is the Paul
something.
Chadwick cover, the guy who does concrete.
At least has a background. It has a background.
Yeah, that's some. That's some.
And this is a Brian Boland cover, although I would not have guessed that actually.
Huh.
But I see his
For a minute,
signature.
I thought her left thingy there was pointed.
Thingies.
Gosh, that's
It does kind of
terrible.
look like that, doesn't it?
My goodness.
Oh,
Jack.
actually, I thought that was that way, right?
Yeah. That's pretty
When
bad.
I was a little boy, I thought all breasts were conical. There
yeah.
must have been a brief period where there were these conical bras
Yeah.
that a lot of women.
Yeah.
Or cantilever.
30% of all boobs are still
Oh.
conical. Don't
Oh,
worry.
okay.
Some of them are elliptical now. But
Have you
most of them-
checked to make sure the statistics are right?
I've tried to update my list, but it's getting
You
harder
go
and harder to
do
find
a random
participants.
sample around the
Yeah.
neighborhood.
Absolutely.
You know, Bub's an insurance, so
That's
actuarial
it for me
tables
now.
are his
You
life.
can
You know,
move on.
Absolutely.
you know.
All right. What happened? That's
I'm
it.
all set, Roger.
All right. He's good.
All right. Let's
That was
see
great.
what question we got here. Help me with a conundrum. Which is better, 25 comics for $10, no bags, no boards, or 12 comics for $10, bags are boarded?
Depends on the comics.
Yeah, I mean that's there's a
25.
lot of
Right.
there's a lot of
25.
room
Sometimes
for
like these
interpretation
comics
there,
were in
right?
perfectly good shape. There was nothing wrong with them at all.
Awesome.
So
To me,
sometimes
if
young
both
bags
things are
comics
even, I'd rather have it without
Bob's
the bags
up.
and boards because you're getting more comics. Bags and boards are relatively cheap. So
yeah.
hey,
We'll do
what'd you
the-
get
Hey,
there?
Cody.
We'll-
What's up, Cody?
We'll do the
Cody.
old M box today. We're going to
Thank
start
you,
with
Aaron,
M's.
for that first name splash.
Oh, it's
All right.
you know, I'm a smaller channel, so I get to know the guys coming in.
Hey,
First, we got Madame Mirage, or Madame Mirage, as Roger calls her. Go.
okay.
Some
Madam
cheese
Forget
cake.
who did that, but I absolutely love it.
Only
Some
99 cents.
It's a Paul Dini story, too. Pretty good.
Nice
And we
joke.
have the real one. Here's a nice Greg Horn, Madame Mirage as well.
Oversized first issue.
Yeah, but not 99 cents. This is
Yeah.
$3.
Ooh,
$3.50 if you live north of
Well,
the Canadian
north of Aaron.
the
Anything
Great
north of
Ice
Aaron.
Wall.
You know,
Yeah,
another
north of me.
dollar or whatever.
Archie's Madhouse Magic.
Oh.
nice.
Oh, sharing a straw. That's cute.
Yeah.
Dan Parent and signed by Dan Parent or Dan Perron if you're French. Here is
Man
my
thing.
first Man Thing in here.
Beautiful.
Ooh, very nice.
Man Thing number one.
Very nice.
Yeah.
If you like Man Thing number ones, you're in for a treat. So we have
Another
Volume
man thing. Number
Yeah.
one.
a second Man Thing one.
Yeah,
And
volume
The
two.
later 70s series. Yeah.
here is
Oh, another.
Hellfire Gala. This is
Tag-
Marauders number 21.
Yeah. I'm with you, Big O. I'm with you 100%.
And there's David Nakayama signature.
Yeah.
Just for good fun.
Hey, that's NammaN's buddy.
Yeah.
Is it?
The big
Yeah.
Here is Moon Knight number 57.
Farland, right?
All right. Take care, Higgy.
All right, see you, Jim.
Later.
Great
Oh.
to have you stop by, even if just for a bit.
Here's March of Comics, Mr. Ed, the Talking
Mr. Ed.
Horse. Old Myers
Hey,
giveaway.
horse is a horse.
Horse is a horse is a horse, of course.
Man thing to Mr. Ed. Man thing to the Mr. Ed.
Here's Mars Attacks, Red
Ah.
Sonja number one.
Oh, that's nice.
I love
Great.
those robots.
Homage cover. Isn't that great?
Yeah, Robbie the Robot. Yeah.
Love that. Nice Mike Piazza cover, too, as they say.
Mike Piazza.
Yeah, he was a catcher for the Mets. All right, next one.
Cutter.
Ooh,
Got him.
Oh, I know that. I know that one.
Another Mars Attacks, Red Sonja, another classic movie.
Hey,
that
buddy. How you
woman-
doing?
Greetings,
That's like
Southern
a
Comic
woman.
Geek.
Southern comic geek from Mississippi.
Another nice.
Love
white-
Cloak and Dagger. Awesome.
Cloak and Dagger, signed by,
signature.
I don't know, whoever drew this. Rick Leonardi, probably.
Nice.
Hardy, yeah.
Yeah, he did the.
And of course, that's the unofficial first appearance of Beta Ray Bill, right?
Is it?
Oh, he's in a preview or something.
Wow.
Ah,
What is
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
What is all this? What is all that?
I tell
You
ya.
gotta make him open the
Oh,
bag.
I'm always here educating people what's inside comics. All
Educating.
you cover hunters.
It's
All
a tough
right.
life for you, Bub. I know. You know.
You know,
Tough life.
I'm glad you agree. All right. So after the Cloak and Demdare Dagger feature, you get a little Hawkeye feature, and then you get a little Thor feature. And in part of the Thor feature, you get this image.
Ah, yeah.
Yes.
And that is the first published appearance of Beta Ray Bill.
Awesome.
Nice. Very
Nice.
nice.
Give me a moment while I restore this classic
Uh-oh.
piece of history.
Bub,
You got
was there
Spider-Ham.
was
Spider-Man
there
was back.
Lexington Con this past weekend?
No, it is this coming weekend, and
This coming
I'm
weekend,
going.
okay.
Jason's going, and
Okay.
I don't know who else is going.
All right, great.
I was going to do a live stream tonight, but I think I might do it
Jambo,
tomorrow.
you going with Jambo too?
Yeah, Jambo's going.
All
My
right.
boy-
Here's Marvel Age, number 12.
Signed by
No,
Shooter.
Now,
Prime Mike.
what's this the first published appearance of?
Secret War or something or other?
Oh, really? You guys are killing me.
What?
Oh,
Stan Lee's underwear.
no, we're still waiting for that one. Somebody said I got lost in a crack
Let's
somewhere.
see,
I can't find it.
Mid 80s.
This is the published appearance.
That Venom costume or whatever.
A black suit.
Black suit.
I was going
Spider-Man's
to
black
say that,
suit.
but
Yeah.
woulda, coulda, shoulda.
With the red logo there, which that's never really occurred that way, right?
No, so I talked to Shooter about it, and as proof, he signed my book, so I can tell this story, right?
Right.
So I talked to Shooter about it, and he said basically that what happened was this got sent off, and the colorist didn't. They always put in there like when something is a color, but in this case, the guy who got it had no idea. They didn't send him notes on that page because it didn't require any color, because they were not going to put white in it. They were just going to make the negative space and just print only the black and let the paper be the white, if you will.
Mhm.
And he didn't get the memo. So he went ahead and assumed that there should be a color in there. And he just picked the color red because it's Spider-Man. So he put red in there.
Yeah,
But-
makes sense. Makes perfect
Yeah,
sense.
but it was
You
never
are-
officially meant to be red in any way whatsoever. It was always white. That's an error.
You are educating people. Yeah.
Shooter's
you're
pissed
right.
on that. He was always angry about it.
Wow.
Anybody read Savage Hawkman? No.
Marvel Age,
Yes,
just
yes.
a great
Very
little
good.
Damien
grouping
has,
there.
okay.
Marvel Age 79.
Are you like on a Marvel Age kick here? I mean, where'd you get all these?
You call 4 comics a kick? How many you got? I bet you got the whole run.
Hey, there's Jim Lee drawing first time.
Yeah.
I have maybe
Jim Lee?
50 of them, but not the whole run. Yeah,
I
Jim
wonder
Lee.
if Otaku has that cover.
He definitely has it.
It must be an early Psylocke appearance, right?
Could be, yeah. Could be.
Here is Tigra. So now we've gotten to Marvel Chillers.
Tigra or Tigra?
I go
When I was a kid,
Tiger.
I call it Tigra.
All right.
You
okay.
say Tigra,
Chat.
I say Tigra.
Let's,
I say
let's-
Tiger.
You know how we settle this, right? Democratically. Let's look
In the
at
chat.
the chat and see, is it Tigra, high I, or Tigra, low I?
Tigra, low eye. There's a nice Sam Keith Wolverine
Excellent.
promotional giveaway by Charleston Chew.
Yep.
Nice.
Now, the opposite side of this is a Spider-Man comic, and that's what's a Spider-Man cover. It's a flip book,
Yep.
and that's the one you see it more often. But this is the part that was advertised, and the book I always wanted as a kid. I used to pick up Charleston Chew wrappers in the schoolyard, hoping to turn enough in to get this book. And
I
never
believe
did.
that, Bub. Yeah.
My mom
Reef,
threw the wrappers away.
Reef to see forever. Say hello. Welcome.
I had the wrappers in a bag, and she threw it away. One
All right,
day I
here we
came
go.
home, my room was clean, and
Tigra, high I.
Yeah. There we
it was
go.
Marvel Comics Presents
Tigra,
number 1.
Tiger like
Yep,
tiger,
Tigra.
high I.
Yep, that Marvel Presents. I grabbed that
Tigra,
off
high
the
I.
We'll run
Bub, I
through
think
these a
you're
little
going
faster.
down, buddy.
Yeah, I know, whatever. Tigra. That's what I'm going with.
I said
Tigra,
Tigra.
everybody.
I said
Welcome.
Tigra when I was a kid.
Hey, legend.
All right. Well, I'm still living my best
Damien.
childhood.
Ooh,
Here starts the run of
Tigra, the sister
Weapon
of
X.
Tigger. Okay, so that's one for you. So that's you're catching up. Tigra, Wellbore. Okay.
Cool.
Yep. So it looks
Barry
like the
Windsor
chat
Smith.
has spoken. It is definitely Tigra.
Well, or you could read it to Chad has spoken and it's Tigra. It's all on how you
No,
choose.
no, you can't because I can count at least up to 5. So
Nice Barry Windsor Smith run
Yeah.
here.
Yep. Could you like leave them at more than like 1 nanosecond so I can actually appreciate the art? Thank you. Man, I mean, you know,
he's
is
making.
Teresa making dinner or something? You got
No,
hurry? Or what?
yeah.
No, I had leftover pizza. She's at her mom.
Oh,
tonight.
okay, all right.
Says she's had enough of me and my geeky friends.
Well, you
Look at
know,
that.
Cool.
nobody's perfect, I suppose.
Well, I know, but she does a good job.
I'm sure Bump pronounces therapist as 2 separate words.
Yeah. There. A
Wow,
pissed.
look at that.
There.
That's a great classic.
Oh
Love
boy.
that.
Very cool looking
I should
cover.
collect that.
Yeah, Barry Windsor
So-
Smith. Good
No, I
stuff,
mean just
eh?
have the collection.
Yeah.
You know.
So I have 3 sets, I think, or 2.5 sets of Wolverine trading card set that I collected when I was a kid. So part of my sub deal was every time I came across a comic that contained that card, the image that was on the card, I'd marry them together. So
Cool.
here is the trading card that replicates the cover.
Awesome.
Oh,
That's a good idea.
I was doing real good on this until I discovered that some of them were interior panels. And that got a little harrowing.
Ah, so you just gave up or what?
Just keep it with the issue.
I paused that until someday when I have no job and plenty of
Oh.
time. There you go.
Yeah. I can relate
Okay.
to that.
Figure that'll happen.
That might
someday,
be
right?
a while then. Yeah.
Who knows? Here's 81.
Great cover.
There's the card.
Oh,
Awesome.
okay. There you go. There you go.
Excellent.
Now, does it say on the doesn't say on the card where it's from, right? You have to.
No.
Nope. Sometimes they're not even Wolverine titles. It'll be like a Nick Fury title with a Nick Fury image or something.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty frustrating.
So you have
But
to
a
do
fun little project that I
little,
abandoned.
a little comic sleuthing.
Yep. Oh, you just have to get lucky. You just have to know as you go through the cards, be like, I've seen that,
I've
and
seen
then
that.
go find it, right?
Well, you could put them up as an array in front of your computer there, and as you're going through, hey,
That's true.
What's the short blade for?
They're not popped all the way. That's all.
Yeah.
And it's a wraparound cover. So I have 2,
Cool.
but I should probably put the other one. Look, does that help?
It's a good idea putting the card on the back of the comic. I really like that.
Yeah, but I worry sometimes that I've given some away or sold them.
Ooh.
Oh, right.
So
And you forgot the card was back there.
this is from Rudy Perez.
Not Roy.
George.
Marvel
George.
number. Oh,
Kirk,
George.
Kirk Roy Perez. How's that?
George, yeah.
Jeez.
Continuing the
Let's see what's
fanfare.
It's a cool cover.
I had those cards. They came up before them. Yeah.
And is
Isn't
Marvel
that
feature.
special?
Number 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then
no.
there are
Hey.
Defenders.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Cool. That's the
Defenders.
first appearance, right?
Yeah, of them they're Defenders. Yep.
Yeah, you would love Spanish there, Bub, because we have little accents.
Yeah.
So it tells you where to put the emphasis.
Marvel feature. Red Sanja.
Sonia
Oh,
Sanja.
The
With a
best ever, though, the
sword.
best ever I've heard
Sonia
pronunciation
Sanja.
is Tim the Comic Collector. When there's an amalgam title, he says amalgam. I mean, I crack up when he says that.
I love this one. It's just a random one in the run. I don't think there's anything special about it, but I just love the bear attack.
Yeah, I love how she's he's going after the string rather than
Yeah, who wouldn't?
I have the 30-cent
Absolutely.
variant of that one too.
Do you really? Or there is one?
There is one, yeah. If it's a 25
holiday
cent
special.
star, there's a 30-cent.
I have a UK variant on that one.
This one?
Oh well,
No, the Red Sonia.
Be more clear, will you?
of course.
Here's a,
You're going too fast, that's all.
sorry.
Oh, she
Here's
got caught in the
Marvel
spotlight.
Knights. Number 4, Eyes Without a
Nice
Face.
spot. Nice
Part
spot.
1. That's Frank Cho.
Bronze
up
Age
closer.
improved, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Hard
you
to
can
see
hear it.
that without it's all fading. I'll try and go slow.
EURS. Ah,
Marvel Masterpiece.
I
is
got
that just
one.
is that just prints of the cards inside, or is that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, okay.
Here is number 2.
Ah, yeah, I remember that. I think I remember. I think I have that card somewhere. I think.
Jusco. Oh, surely.
Yikes.
Not the best Hulk face, but the rest of it's pretty good.
Oh, he's pretty ripped there.
Yeah.
Don't I wish I had that kind of lower body fat?
Hey, the lower body fat or lower body fat? And what are you hoping for here, Roger?
Well, it depends on how you look at it, I guess. But
More
overall,
masterpiece?
lower body
Is
fat.
that a
How's
kiss
that?
cover?
Who?
Is that a kiss cover?
Almost.
It's a
Almost.
hug cover.
That's
No,
a little bit of a
hug
groping
cover.
cover
They
too.
say
So
love
you
and
can see
hate,
the old-
right? Love and hate.
Maybe they're dancing. You know.
Ooh.
Marvel Comics #1 reprint.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
actually not a
otherwise it'd be-
reprint though.
it'd be
There was
much
no
bigger.
#1, so they went back and made a #1.
What does Jackson say here? The Beast by Perez. I sent you, Roger. Yep, that's right. You did. That's correct. That is correct. I still have that right over there in the Meta Cave, which I'll be
Ooh,
back there in a few weeks.
Marvel Premiere 19.
Now, I
Anybody
wonder
know
why
what's-
you got that
Anybody
one.
know what's special about this one?
No, I have no idea.
What's the
I have no idea there's an ad in there that you might like.
Yeah. Yeah, first advertisement for Hulk 181.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You guys need to
Hey,
see it, or
Jacob,
do you
welcome.
believe me?
I believe you.
I believe you. Hey, Jacob, what's going on, man?
Great to see you here as always.
Hey,
It's never,
Jacob.
it's never a stream without Jacob stopping by. You know what I mean?
There's Marvel Premiere featuring
All right, so-
Satana.
Is it Satana? Is it Satana? Or is it Satana?
It's Santana.
Set Anna.
Santana.
Oh,
Yes.
Scotty already used the Santana thing last week.
Set
Oh,
Anna.
sorry.
Yeah.
So this is her first appearance in comics, I think. Her
As opposed to the black and white book or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
It
she
was
first came in magazine form.
Marvel Preview. It was her first. No, Haunt of Horror.
As
Haunt of
long
Horror.
as you share, Lord Jackson Kirk, as long as you share.
There you go.
Doesn't know
First
he
comic
rated as Medicaid. Listen, my neighbor's over there, and he is a gun aficionado. Anybody comes near there, they're riveted.
Here's
Nice.
Marvel Premiere number 28.
Great cover.
Nice.
First appearance of the Legion of Monsters in comics. And a great story. I don't care what you say.
Oh man, that story is so horrible.
I love
wrote
that
it?
story.
I mean, it is
And,
horrible.
and we'll finish off the box, or this portion anyway,
Man,
with Marvel Premiere number 47.
Hey Darren, how you doing, buddy?
The Astonishing Ant-Man.
Astonishing.
Astonishing. Astonishing.
And that is a buy earn for cover.
Yes. Buy earn,
Buy, earn,
sell
cover.
earn, keep earn. Yeah. What I mean for all your earn needs. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Bob. That's good stuff, man. Good
Yeah.
stuff. You see, I don't care
That's
what
half-
anybody says. Your stuff is
Like
good.
half the inbox. Yeah.
Aaron, you ready, buddy?
Sure.
All right.
So I could do the half price books, but I just received this box that I haven't looked at yet from Cheap Comic Collector.
Oh, nice.
And it's pretty much the trading and also the claim sales. So
All right. Yeah, he's
gonna be
got
random
some
stuff
he's got
here.
some good stuff over there for sale.
yeah.
Hey, Chris, what's going on?
Hey, we love comics. Welcome.
Good to see you, Chris.
Good to see you,
Hey,
man.
Jack.
Grim Jack 64 first comics. So this is later first comics, but I think Grim Jack was pretty good at that time still. I don't know.
Yeah. Very underrated title, I thought.
Number 9, John Sable freelance. This is the early freelance. So I just read his origin story, which is pretty interesting. And Legion of Superheroes 37. I don't know. He wants to get me into Legion of Superheroes.
Aha. And that's actually a good issue because that's the return of Superboy.
Cool.
Mhm.
John Sable.
Yes, that's right.
Freelance
Ranger Slide
two.
did do a trade as well. Yeah.
Little Grail.
Oh, Mike Grell goes a long way.
Arion.
Yeah, especially
15.
through hair. You meant Grell, not
You
hair.
can find
gel.
these Arions all over the place, right? Number
I
15.
believe it's
Okay,
pronounced
hold on.
Arian.
Hold on. Is it Arion or is it Orion?
It's not Orion.
No, it's Arian.
It's Arion.
I would say Aryan.
I
Yeah.
used to call it Orion. I don't know why. But
Like the
Hold on.
Aryan race
We
Aryan?
were kids, that's why. We
It is
were,
a little odd.
now we have the internet, so you know.
Yeah, right. We can actually hit that little thing that says how do you pronounce things. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
And it'll
I
say
know everyone
Tigra
loves their
every
modern
time.
books.
It will
Batman
not say
42. This is when
The
Snyder
chat
was
has
done.
already
Greg
deemed that
Capullo.
it's Tigra.
Yeah, Greg
all
Capullo,
That's
but
it.
I kind of
End of
dropped out
conversation.
after a while when I was reading that. I liked the beginning of that run though.
You're right. It got worse as it went along.
Yeah, it kind of Adventures of Superman 493.
Arion.
Ryun.
All
That's
right.
not going to help us there.
Orion.
Fireball.
All right.
Oh yeah, and he gave me this little thing. Hey, you know, thanks, Aaron. And
Oh, nice.
Easy Comic Reader does these things, right? He clips out the magazines and old comics and puts them on paper stock. So
Cool.
pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a talented guy, man. He's really talented. Let's see what Greyman's saying.
here's
Orion
Legion of
pronounced like
Superheroes.
Orion to me. You see, I'm not the only one.
Oh, Greyman's here. All right. 42 Legion of Superheroes.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, that's that Laurel Kent issue. Yeah, I remember that one.
He's a robot. You don't know it yet.
She's actually a manhunter.
Yes, she's a robotic manhunter.
Comic form.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that a
they're
Hall
all
Notes
robots.
song?
So this is an interesting one. This will go on top of my read then, or the other one too.
Or at least directly after number 42.
Unless you're Old Wolf, then it would come before.
Arion number 5, another early issue.
Was
Batman
anyone-
the Bunny Years. Yeah,
Has
that was a
anyone
good one.
read
That's a
a
good
lot
one.
of Arion?
Yeah, that was when Jim Gordon jumped in the suit and called himself.
How
that.
come you don't try to understand that ordering system, Roger?
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm so confused now with Rayman's ordering and now Old Wolf's ordering. I don't even know what.
I guess Brian Bolin did this. Camelot 3000 number 2.
Oh yeah, I love those.
Yeah, so I'm going to start reading these as well, since you guys know I love Bolin now. And Conan 176,
Ooh.
filling in some Conan.
Looks like some Ernie Chan.
Pterodactyl.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool
Terror of the
The
Dactyl.
chest, Damien. The
Terror of
chest
the
gives it
Deck.
away to me. The chest of Ernie Chan is like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, like a giveaway.
There's number
You think he
3,
really had a chest like that?
3000.
No, the way he draws it.
Oh.
I wonder if I have all these now.
Conan.
I don't know
It's
why,
still
but
purpose.
I kind of collect these early X Forces. I don't.
Harry Ron. Okay. Not a
It is a
Are you a
newsstand.
Liefeld fan?
It is a newsstand, so not
Mhm.
really. I
Yeah,
kind of
no,
dropped
no.
out during that time.
Look at that hair.
Were you a kid at that time, Aaron?
I was bored with comics at that time.
Okay.
After when
You weren't around.
McFarlane came in, I didn't
All right,
like
thanks,
it.
Thanks.
So it's not
Good
nostalgia.
to have you here, bud.
No, but I do. I love. I came back in and out, so I grabbed the McFarlane Spider-Man. Adjectiveless
Right.
Spider-Man. I thought that was
I'm not
great.
an expert. That's just how I can, recognize his art on Conan.
He's
Number
just an
4,
Ernie Chan chest aficionado, not
Oh,
an expert.
man.
It's
Why do
just-
I even bother with you guys? Why?
He's only chest curious. That's it.
The Shadow Strikes number 9.
Why doesn't he strike number 8?
Number
You
9.
will, then you go
All
back
right.
and
So
Number 9.
here's a question for us.
Number 9.
How many comics do you read every week?
I try to do 2 a day. It doesn't always work, but I try to read the older ones too because my brain feels better afterwards.
Yeah, I'd say I do about 10 a week myself. Yeah,
1 to 4.
1 to 4.
Who's Who?
I do 2 a day also, so
86.
14 a week.
14 a week.
That's pretty good.
About
Nah,
10 a
man.
week, say. About 10 a week.
10 a week. Okay. So I guess 10 to 14 seems to be
Oh,
an average.
Those Who's Who are fun to
Yeah.
Oh, lots of fun. Yeah.
So often I buy just covers. So when I buy a book just for the story, I'll read the book. Usually those are one shots or something like that, or anthologies.
Coyote from when Marvel was trying to be indie, but there was some good stuff from that.
Yeah.
And they got Badger in there, who
Yeah,
wasn't.
Badger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's why I got it. So little crossover.
When Marvel tried to be indie.
Yeah,
the
epic.
The epic.
I do like Law Dog. I don't know if you guys.
They
know.
were worried about the indie comics cutting into their business, so they
Yeah, at that
Sure.
time. Yeah, the
They did
80s there.
Well, I think they also had more creator. They left the creator stuff on the epic lines so that they
Yeah,
But
they were
wanted
like
to
an
keep the
image.
creators happy, so they
Yeah.
wouldn't go over to First Comics or something.
right, so they could keep them. Yeah.
Here's number 15. Pretty cool cover.
Who did that? I wonder. Do you know?
Wow.
Badger. We don't need no stinking badges.
Trough.
That chest does not look like an Ernie Chan, does it, Roger?
No,
No,
it's
it does not look like
It's
anything.
Wow.
not Ernie Chan's chest.
I do.
Yeah, your
I
chest
do
bud?
collect X
I
Factor.
don't know. It had to be a little lower than the label, probably. Yeah.
number 70. I'm not the biggest early X Factor, but it is kind of nostalgic for me because I was reading it at the time.
Okay, cool.
You know, I do have a couple different copies of the first appearance of Apocalypse and all that stuff.
Are you taking like a survey, Darren? I mean, follow-up question.
What's going on?
How many comics?
I
do you
pronounce
buy
that.
every week?
How many comics do you buy every week?
Daredevil 246. I
For
collect
me, it depends.
Daredevil.
It could be 0 or it could be 40, depending on when shop I go to
Newsstand.
or whatever. Oh, newsstand.
Cool
Yeah.
Daredevil cover.
I'd say I probably buy about 4 books a week.
4. Yeah, that's
At the most.
reasonable.
One
Aaron's
to
about
4.
like 100. I know
Here's
that.
a random Batman I don't have. If I find these like on the super cheap, I just grab them.
Whenever he drives by the half-price books, he comes back with a suitcase full of them.
Yeah, I could dive into that, but I'm nearing the end of what Rob got me, and then we could probably turn it over.
Oh, I'm just making fun of you, Aaron. No worries. I'm not
I am
actually.
There is a cheap comic collector, but I am kind of.
Yeah.
But I actually do spend.
I'm not actually believing that.
Okay, so Uncanny X-Men 291. This is after my era of reading X-Men. So.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
into.
I stopped.
But it's
reading
still, some of them are still pretty interesting, and the art gets
Here's
better.
the Snyder Capullo.
Oh
I,
gosh,
pushing
this
up
is-
daisies.
yeah, this is.
I hate that cover.
But the
I've always
yeah,
hated
the
that
Jim
cover.
Lee era of X-Men, I kind of want to look at. Claremont was still reading,
Hey,
writing.
Psychedelic, good evening to you. Welcome. And here's our buddy Brian LCS.
The Godfather.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
So
what?
Magnus Robot Fighter Yearbook. I don't know why. This must be like a free one. I don't know. That he sometimes tosses in books.
Yeah, it's probably hard to get rid of that.
But it looks
Yeah.
cool. I don't know.
That's a
You
nice
should
cover,
send it
though.
back
It's
to
like
him and say, "Nice try." Just go
I'll
ahead
trade
and
it
pay the
back. He has a
postage.
He has a trading system.
Yeah,
so
send it media mail too. That'll really get him.
Ultimate. Here's your modern that you guys love.
Yeah, look at Sue's face.
It's all crickets.
That was pretty rough.
Yeah.
There's a couple
Here's an
of
early
Greg
one,
Land
at least.
covers in that run that are pretty good, but these aren't them.
Actually, I read the Ultimate Fantastic Four. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Cool. I am collecting it. I'm interested in it. I like the maker. You know.
Yeah, some of it is
It's
okay.
done by some very good writers.
Yeah,
You know,
Rob.
Bendis and Millar, and this is when Bendis, I think, was before he started really decompressing his stories, right? Or maybe I don't know.
Yeah, it was when they was better.
Yeah, Rob only sells his doubles, right, Aaron? He only sells doubles, right? Is that
No. He's trying to collect under 1994 mostly.
Oh, okay. All right. So he used to just sell his doubles.
So we got
on
a
that list.
Rune and Silver Surfer crossover.
Hey, Steve White. Welcome.
Oh, I had no idea that existed.
Yeah, neither have I.
I'm trying to get all the Rune stuff.
I really enjoy
Yeah.
Rune. I read the first one. It was really interesting.
Just expanded
so
Damien's
Was
list.
that
there.
there are 2 issues of the Rune Silver Surfer?
I think they just this is a flip book unless it's two.
Oh, it's a flip book. I see. Okay.
Because
I
sometimes
couldn't
there's
get
like
past
Rune,
issue
Silver
1,
Surfer,
so just
Silver
put 'em
Surfer,
together.
Rune, like Batman Spawn and Spawn Batman.
Oh yeah.
I'll try to do
Now you guys, you
It's
tell
just
me, but
better.
I always found that the writing and art were always poorer on the issue that was done by the indie side of things. So like the
Huh.
Batman Spawn isn't bad, but Spawn Batman is terrible. Like anytime they put the lesser character first, that book is terrible. Some of the worst art you ever. Well, this is a runner up. Who did that?
Wow.
So something went wrong with that Rune cover, I think.
Yeah, that
That's
anatomy is a
horrific.
bit off. It looks
Yeah.
like to me.
Yeah, it's
Rune
not
was
Barry
much
Windsor
better
Smith.
before
Yeah,
Barry
I
Smith
clicked for the Windsor Smith.
Yeah,
Die cut
Is it
Sabretooth.
die cut? It does have
Yeah,
the rays
man.
still.
In the O's and tooth, you get a whole giant painted image of
I think in
Sabretooth.
the trading program, I decided to grab this.
Not that we'll get to see it.
Is
Go
Ben
ahead.
just one of those like you either love him or hate him writers? Because
I
It depends
think
on
he's
the era.
a lot on both sides. You
I
know?
also think he's somewhat controversial with his.
I
stance
don't
of
like
things.
him, but I like his earlier work.
Hawk is lesser.
I agree with that. His earlier work was much better.
Yeah,
By the time he moved over to DC, he was horrible.
yeah. And I dropped out during his Marvel.
Because I've heard, you know, like people like really rag on him, and then others are really just in love with his stuff.
Yeah,
I guess
because
it's era stuff.
the heroes are sitting around eating pizza and stuff like that.
And he's
Here's,
politically divided.
Windsor
He's
Smith.
politically divisive as well.
Ah, gotcha. I haven't
I don't
really
even
read much of
mind
his stuff,
that
so I
so
don't have an
much.
opinion,
I
but-
just-
Nor have I. I tried to get into
it's like
his Superman run, but it was pretty rough.
Hmm.
Here's more Barry Windsor Smith.
Here's why he likes the Avengers run of Bendis. See, I've heard good things about that run. So.
The Volume 1 New Avengers was okay, but it didn't lead anywhere. But that's just my opinion. It was good, though. It was interesting.
What did you want it to turn into? The still new Avengers? The not so new Avengers? I mean, what were you looking for here?
I think he's talking about a plot that has a resolution.
Yes.
Oh, my mistake. All right.
Because Civil War came and kind of just destroyed what he was doing.
Right.
And then
I think
the events were coming in and just destroying
things out and going nowhere.
Yeah. So I'm almost done with what he gave me. Rob, cheap comic collector.
Hey, did we answer Splat Comics last poll or not? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, how many comics by a week? We answered that one.
Yeah, I think
Lady Justice. Do you guys know about Lady Justice?
Who did that one?
I don't know.
Who did that cover? It looks kind of familiar. I recognize that cleavage curve. That's I don't know.
Yeah, I can realize when Ernie Chan has a chest, but Bob has a cleavage curve. You know.
Yes, they're all very distinct by artist.
Yeah. Here's Neil Gaiman. That's probably why I got it. See if this is any good. Mr. Hero.
Yeah, I read that when it was coming out. It was not bad. It's not written by Neil Gaiman. It's just
there you go. It's something
ideas of Neil Gaiman's that they get other people to write. But it was fun.
Here's more Barry Windsor Smith.
Nice. He's got a spine that he pulled out of someone there. On the
yeah.
It was a gift. There's no
Silors #1. So I don't know anything about Silors. I was watching.
It wasn't me. It was Bub who said that.
It's got the gatefold.
Is that one of those acetate covers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Rigamortis 86 did a video on this.
Don't apologize for
I read a lot of Valiant, and I don't
apologize for the acetate.
Don't apologize for the acetate glare.
Oh,
yeah, it's just the glare. I normally show these without the. And here's the last one I got. Yeah.
Don't encourage him any more than he already is. But Rob, this guy, you know.
So there you go. So I do have more from last week, but we could stop there. That was what I just received and looked at.
All right, thanks, Aaron. Good stuff, man. Rob's got some good stuff over there.
In between, we got to answer Splat Comics' question here.
Oh, what was it?
Comic collecting in the U.S. a period of growth or shrinkage?
Collecting
currently,
I think it's shrinking.
It's shrinking currently. People are
buying. I think it's in a period of shrinkage.
Well, he said it's comic collecting. He didn't say new comics.
Oh, collecting, right? Collecting is different.
No, I think collecting is in shrinkage.
Is going down too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think comic purchasing for stock is on the rise.
I think
it's
always been shrinking. I think in comic collecting. I don't know. So.
Well, it went up a lot during COVID, and then people started spending their money on.
During COVID, I think a lot of speculators more than collectors. So.
Yeah, I don't think they're collectors
in the
either.
pool. No, I think talking about
owning something doesn't make you a collector.
I mean, I have no data on it to say one way or the
other.
Kirk, Roy.
Yeah, but I think if you intend to sell it, you're not collecting.
It seems like shrinking is the winner here. So.
Okay, so I did a treasury video. So while I got these out, I might as well show it here in this show.
We already saw this in your treasury video.
That's
it. We already saw this in your treasury video.
I like seeing it again now.
I can always see treasuries. You know, they're fabulous.
But some of these,
because they're bigger than a regular comic, Roger. You don't have to.
Is that best of
right? Correct. Like the old eyesight. You know.
Awesome, NammaN. Awesome.
I love the.
I think in there you get a reprint of the Barry Smith Red Sonja story.
Yeah.
So that's really nice.
23,
I was really upset that they didn't have the other Red Sonja story in there.
I picked up an issue of that at a convention.
Hey,
and inside was a bunch of pressed leaves.
Drew Manchu.
I got this for like $5 at the East.
It had pressed leaves inside, and I'll give you $1 if you can guess what kind of leaves they were.
Maple leaf?
No, sir.
UWS, buddy.
Fig?
No, sir.
Oh, those. Okay.
Is that
the Mary Juana leaves?
I must have
had it.
Well, so you made a profit on that one then.
Hey, nice.
They were so old that
no, man.
You wouldn't even taste them. Junk.
I'm not sure how rare the Whitmans are than the regular distribution ones on those treasuries, though. They come up quite a bit.
I didn't know they had Whitman treasuries.
Yeah. because some of them were sold on the
Star Wars or Whitman's. Some of the Star Wars are Whitman's.
I like that back cover. That's a really nice back. Is that the back cover?
Yeah, that's the back cover.
So when I get those, I'm sure it's a comic sin, but I turn the cover backwards, inside out, and fold it around the back and put it in the bag and board so I can see the original cover to those.
Wow. So you
'Cause on
fold
those-
it. So you fold the cover back in.
Yeah,
Wow.
because those first editions they have the original cover on the inside.
Doesn't that
Don't they
stress the
fall
staples
apart when you
quite
do
a bit,
that?
though?
Yeah, but I don't. It doesn't blow apart, and I don't
Okay.
care because it's
well,
the cover. Like if the cover goes
I don't
away, I'd be
care.
happy with that too.
Fine,
'Cause it
fine.
looks-
I'm
it's
just
so
asking,
awesome
man.
without it.
Bob's not defensive at all. I'll stop it.
No.
Just asking.
I've never seen that treasury. That's a nice one.
I've never seen that one either.
Yeah, that's actually, I believe, a DC Special Series treasury, if I recall correctly.
Cool.
Who done this?
Whose chest is that, Roger? Quick.
Um,
Swan? Is that a Swan chest?
It's definitely not Swan.
not Swan.
I would
Face
guess
doesn't look
Garcia
like Swan.
Lopez.
Garcia Lopez or
No.
Giordano, maybe?
It's not
Probably
Garcia
Giordano.
Lopez, or the boobs in those women would be much better. I know Garcia Lopez's cleavage curve. and
Oh, you're going to
that's
be
not
back
it.
on Seawood's
I
channel.
think
Okay,
it could be
great.
Garcia Lopez with Giordano.
Great.
Okay.
Only side view of the chest. I mean,
Yeah, 3 packs at Kmart. Yep, I remember those, Scotty. Sure do. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. A lot of those treasuries were sold
were
like
you guys ever
off
tempted to make one of these
in
things?
retail
Diorama?
stores.
I
What's
never
that,
did
Norman?
it, but I remember our good buddy Silver Age Dave. He's
Yeah.
got a collection of those
Yeah, he does.
where he did them. Not
Yeah,
as a child either. Like he did them like a year ago.
Yeah, a couple years back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Tat, welcome. How you
This
doing, buddy?
is the 70s origin story in color,
I always like that one.
and 1 year prior to
Tat.
that,
Fu
this one has
Manchu.
one in black and white.
Yeah,
So
I have that
origin
one.
story, I don't know why
And for
they
that
did
reason, you put them in the same bag for that reason because they're basically the same.
I wanna
He doesn't have too many
Origin
treasury
story
bags,
color.
probably.
origin story in black and white, and then-
Cool. That's awesome.
yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's a cool issue, that Amazing World. It's got a bunch of articles from the show, from the early Superman serials. Real good stuff.
Now you're making me hungry. Talking about cereals.
Serials with an S.
I would love to get original.
That's the
print of
famous
Yeah,
one.
cereals, as in more than one cereal.
I would love
No,
to get
not,
original
not
print of
plural.
Do you know which race that is, Naman? What number in the series
Probably
of
the
races?
first couple. Yeah, first
I
couple
think it was-
races.
Isn't it first
Flash
one?
175, Superman 199, or vice versa. I forgot which one.
They eventually established Flash is the faster one.
I want to find out.
I mean, he wins by like a straw hair or something.
Superman wins.
I think they trade off, but but there's like aliens trying to stop them in the whole bit.
Yeah, they
Oh,
go
goodness.
through the desert.
Other times, Superman can fly to other solar systems.
Yeah,
So obviously, he can fly faster than the speed of light, which
right.
Yeah.
I think there's some kind of parameters though that he can't like do that. He has to
I
stay
always
low.
thought they ought
or
to
whatever,
make Superman run on the ground.
He has to have. It's like remember that
the
Olympic
original.
event, the walk, where you have to have
Flash
one
can go
foot
through
on the
stuff.
ground or something. Yeah.
Flash can vibrate through stuff, but Superman has to jump over.
So if they were going to run to Australia, then Flash could just shimmy his way through the Earth's core and pop out on the other side, right? Is that what we're going with?
Theoretically, yes.
It looks like a Superman swimming instead of running underwater.
Oh,
And he's bounding instead of running across.
You see that?
Yeah, creating
Flash
a wave.
is like-
there, yeah.
Superman
Flash
just
looks
He's
kinda
a big cheater.
Yeah, what a cheater.
Flash is more like Jesus. Superman is not. In this case,
Fucking,
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe Ross Andrew could be.
Yeah, I like Ross Andrew.
Could be.
Yeah, I always called him Russ Andrew, but I guess it's Ross Andrew.
anybody got like a Muhammad Ali versus Superman cover because it's coverless.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you just bent the cover back like
Just the cover?
everyone does.
It's coverless.
That's tough, man. That's tough.
Yeah, I
It's
think
better
the
to have a
covers-
coverless than none. I have none. So
Yeah,
I think it's better to have the cover than the interior.
My friend gave
Like-
it to me. I said I take it.
oh, definitely, I'd take it.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah, I
right.
remember calling Josh Whedon for the
Josh
longest
Whedon,
time.
yeah. I
Just
think a lot of
lazy.
people did that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be tough to find Treasury covers, honestly. Very tough because they're so hard to store.
Cool.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, the front view.
Yeah.
And you got the back view.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's probably what ASM Annual 1 reprint.
No, it has since the 5 reprints in there.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, since the
6, right?
Since the 6, I'm sorry.
Bob's your man. Is that like Bob's your uncle? That Australian saying?
What about Bob?
Super Friends.
Super Friends.
Love that movie.
Yeah, good movie.
Yeah. Let's see, we got Marvin, Wendy, and what was it? Wonder Dog. Wonder Dog. Yeah.
Wonder Dog. Yeah,
Wonder Dog. Yeah. Best wishes from
I used to get them mixed up with the Scooby Doo people.
They're a lot
Mystery Friends.
You mean Shaggy and Fred and Daphne, those guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was so disappointed when I opened up this comic book.
Yeah, it's no Superman story in there.
There's no Superman story. It has like
he has some transitions or something. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's mostly
I'm gonna tell you
Tomahawk,
about
I
the
think.
history, and
That would have been great for the presidents.
this
Yeah.
goes up to
The
Gerald
back
Ford.
cover would have, yeah.
Goes up to Gerald Ford. Justice League. Idea of all these superheroes teaming up back then.
And Justice Society.
This is
Nice.
the Society of America.
Very nice. I have that one, I think.
I'd like to have some more supervillain stuff. Secret Origins.
There's, I think, one other supervillain treasury, like a purplish one, I think. Yellow purple one.
I haven't seen a lot of these treasuries. They're not that common to around
Mm-mm.
here.
The DC ones, especially, yeah. I had a heck of a time finding them.
Yeah, there was a time where they were everywhere, right?
Correct. Yep.
I had to buy these from catalog. They didn't have it in the wide rack. They didn't have it in the spinner rack.
No, they didn't fit on the spinner rack. They were on the magazine racks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I never found it in the.
You never saw them? Yeah.
Yeah,
They-
I had to. This is time when
and-
I actually worked. This is
And they were very spotty distribution because I remember.
Oh, let me see the back.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's a wraparound.
It's
Oh,
nice.
that's cool.
Wraparound Grell cover. I remember seeing like for example, the Superman ones, right? But I never saw like the House of Mystery ones. None of them. Never.
I would see Muhammad Ali and Superman. I'd see that everywhere.
Yep. Hey, speaking of Carson, there he is. How you doing, Seawood?
Seawood.
And this one has a really cool wedding, because I like wedding stuff, right?
Yeah, I don't know if Darren's from the UK. I don't know if how they were distributed over there, if at all, because I don't. Were there any like of those UK stamps on them? I don't remember seeing any treasuries like that. So,
So, NammaN, how do you store these, or where do you store them? How and where do you store them?
I put up on the wall.
Beautiful.
Hopefully.
Hey, can I
He
see
has
that?
that bookshelf back there where he has
Yeah.
some stacked back
No,
there.
man, can I say that again? That was beautiful.
Yeah, these are like a. Hold on.
But you don't have boards in those, right? So do they
Well,
just
what I
flop
did was
around?
some of these. At first, I couldn't find the board. So what I did was I used a regular comic board, half of it here, and then a few pages later, half of it there.
You know, you
Okay.
can take two modern boards and put some tape around the middle, and it makes one board
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
treasury.
So, but anyway, that's why I did it. I mean, so it's pretty stiff. But,
Congratulations.
I carried these things around for what 40, 50 years, man. These guys, some of these
Awesome.
guys.
Cool. Yeah.
I mean,
I have a few like that.
I'm-
Yeah, your convenience store had them. Yeah, I mean,
Huh?
mine was very spotty. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
You only came across the
Oh, there it
marble.
is. I want to show you this. I want to show you this. I love this. I love this.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. All the Legionnaires from the
I was
past came
disappointed
up.
in.
Bouncing Boy was a very lucky boy.
No, I
Yeah.
was disappointed that Bouncing Boy only had a one bride there. There should be two bride there,
Wow.
right?
She had herself put together that day.
That might have sent the wrong message. Like polygamy was kind of a no-no. So
Yeah, I think it's a little too late. I mean, that's
so but under the there's an undercurrent there obviously of that because she has two different bodies, I suppose. So.
I love this cover too, by the way. This is another.
Wow.
Yeah,
I really like those. If it weren't for my need to avoid Superboy books, I probably would have picked those up too.
I cut up acid-free poster board. That's a good idea too. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, I love
That's
that.
an amazing cover.
Yeah.
Is that Mike Grell too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Mike Grell.
Yeah.
And look at the inside too. Look at.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. The size of those treasuries, when you see the art in that size, it's like takes your
Yeah.
breath away.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so much
There-
closer to
Some of
real
those
size.
were drawn for the treasury, right? So he knew
Yeah.
it
Yes.
was too big.
They're like these huge panels. Yeah. You know how they draw for a comic? It's about treasury size. So I imagine
Right.
that's either a
Right.
one-on-one or they have
There
even a
seems to be a wedding going on every one of these. Every one of these legions.
And is
That's
that
Mike Grell right there on the right.
Right there.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's,
Mike Grell.
Ah,
I think
cool.
that's Levitt's on the left.
And
Yeah.
Levitt's on the left.
Oh, awesome.
Mike
Nice.
Grell looks different now.
Oh
Are
yeah.
these all Legion of
Little gray.
Superheroes?
Some hair,
Gray,
didn't he?
yeah.
He lost some hair, didn't he?
He lost some hair and it's gray and white. Yeah.
He's got a hat. He wears a big old country
And
hat
like-
everywhere. he goes.
Yeah.
My favorite of all, Treasury.
Oh,
Yeah, mine too.
That's a great cover.
Yeah.
And that's Ross Andrew, I believe.
I think what's his name? Neil Adam did the face, I think.
That was me, Roger, not any of those other Perez's. Yeah.
I wonder if Neil Adams inked it or something.
That face does. That's
Yeah,
Ross
that's
Andrew there,
beautiful.
definitely.
It's something about Neil Adam redoing the face or something. I don't know.
I wish they did more crossovers in the past. They don't-
I think that's the first crossover. Marvel
Yeah, this is the
and
very
DC.
first
That's
crossover.
the very first, yeah.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
And it's an original story. It's not reprinting this one. There's no.
Right.
Muhammad Ali's origin story. This is the origin story. A lot of these before is a reprints, but
Was it like? Oh no, Muhammad Ali one. Superman was depowered, right? Or
yeah,
Muhammad
they
Ali was
reproduced
powered up.
Yeah.
Superman's depowered in this one too.
Is he?
Yeah.
I forgot the
Yep.
Yeah.
plot.
Yeah, because the Hulk punches him across the city or something like that.
Yeah,
Right.
but the Muhammad
And Lois Lane left him that morning without any breakfast. He's all sullen.
Treasury editions normally are reprints, but there are a few that has original story, like few that has original stories. And those original stories that I showed you, those are original stories, not a comic book.
Yeah, there are spotty ones that have original stories.
I think I've got a Howard the Duck that's got an original story.
Howard
in
the
it.
Duck is an
Yeah,
original.
the Howard has an
story.
original story. That's a really good one.
I did get some more Marvel stuff. This is all mostly DC.
Well, you
I
heard
think
it first
The
here.
holiday.
Namma's lost his marbles.
Some of the holiday specials have
He's
like
looking for some new Marvel.
framing sequences,
for
like
more.
2 or 3 pages that are new, and in the back new. So, you done, my friend?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see what Rayman's been patiently waiting.
Hey,
Wake up,
What
Ray.
about you, Roger?
2 hours late.
No, I
huh?
don't have anything this week.
Oh, you don't have anything at all. Okay.
I finished the triple action 21.
Oh, we already
Cool.
saw this one.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we
yeah.
did.
Hi, psychedelic.
Rewind the tape, everybody.
Oh, okay.
See
Life
if you have
Adam,
two, Ray.
man.
Do you have two?
Okay.
But
That's
I bet you got 2 of
I
them.
remember them standing up.
Hey.
Yeah, wherever I bought them, they were up high. actually.
Excellent.
Up
Nice.
Hey,
Oh.
Kid wins again.
it's good.
anybody need those? No. Just,
Don't start.
Sorry, it slipped out.
What's Cap reaching for there?
That's a good question. That's Don Heck cover, so who knows? You know.
Not
Is
even
Cap
Don
telling
Heck.
him to turn his head
who the
and cough?
heck
Or what's
knows?
going on there?
Get it? Who the heck? Forget it.
Turn your head and cough. Oh.
I get you, Roger. I get you.
You get me? Okay.
29.
Hey, nice shot by the shield, right on the temple.
Who is that villain? I don't recognize him.
What I was gonna ask.
Is that the growing man? Can't quite tell.
When Cap's done with him.
Hercules. So 30.
Oh, Herc.
Good old Herc.
And that must have been a new cover that they slapped on it. I always wonder why they decide on some to put new covers and some to keep the old ones.
32.
It could be that it's just as simple as do they have somebody available, to do a new cover?
Roger.
What's up?
Yes. Yes, they were all reprints, but they had
Yes.
some new covers on
There you
occasion.
go.
Cool.
Two of them.
2 of them. 34.
I don't know why they had that
What are
bad
they reprint of? What are they reprint of?
Avengers.
Early Avengers.
Yeah, early Avengers.
The Jack Kirby Avengers, then the Don Heck Avengers.
So if that particular one is
Maybe by then it was the
Yeah,
early John Buscema Avengers, I think.
Yeah, it went all the way through, and then it picked up in Super Action. That's a busy cover there.
Very busy. You could say they're surrounded there.
Yeah, you couldn't you?
Yeah.
You're bringing back bad memories, Damien. Very
Oh,
bad.
sorry.
The
PTSD.
trauma is coming back here. That's okay. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
That's how much Roger wins.
An honor to come in second to Greyman, isn't it?
Yeah, I was close. I mean, honestly, it's one of those things. I don't mind losing. It's just when it's that close, it's like, Oh,
there we go.
here we have an early direct edition on the left and the newsstand on the right. Interesting.
Yeah.
1 each. 39.
Yeah, there
Either
were
the
some
one on the
very
left-
strange definitions of surrounded. Yeah, but Ray did him correctly.
He did it again. So the one in Ray's left hand is bigger than the one in Ray's right hand.
I think he
Notice
just
that?
has it closer.
They have different sizes. It's a variant, it's a size variant.
No, it's not.
Number
It's an
4.
optical
Because
illusion.
one of Ray's arms is longer than the other. That's
Oh, is that it,
Yeah,
Ray?
that's
You got one long arm, one short arm?
He's right-handed, so that one always gets a little closer.
You know how you fix that? You just step on your fingers
But-
and pull.
So Avenger on this one will be first appearance of that Black Knight, right?
Yes, that's correct. That's a reprint of the first appearance. Yes,
I loved when the Black Knight was in the Avengers back then. It's somehow
Yeah, I remember that.
fun.
it was pretty brief, unfortunately, but yeah, it was good.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
That was Roger Stern, I think.
No, that's even later on.
You're right. Roger
When he
Stern
came
brought him
back.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
32.
Roger Stern brought him back.
because he was turned to stone, and then the Defenders rescued him, and the Avengers Defenders War, and then eventually he did come back with the ebony blade.
Send me that link, Jackson.
Giant Man's costume is always changing.
Yeah,
I always thought he looked like Ant-Man.
probably because
It looks
Jan
kind of
is
like Ant-Man
his
there.
fashion consultant. She changed every
Yeah.
other issue.
44.
Later, guys, I have to go to work. So thanks.
All
for
right,
having
buddy. Take care of yourself.
You know, man.
Thanks for showing off those great books.
Good seeing you, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Good to see you,
Thanks for
Don.
those treasuries. Take care of yourself.
Treasure those treasuries.
Yes,
Treasure
sir.
those treasuries.
I know,
Very
man.
clever.
45.
Who was that guy?
Go watch Sesame Street's Near and Far video.
Did they switch to? Oh no, it's just the
No,
Avengers versus the
Crossover. Yeah, it was a crossover. But they emphasized the X-Men because they were starting to get popular then.
Oh, during the reprint, right?
During the during that era. That we're talking about. Byrne was on there.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
And Claremont was going,
Seven.
I think that's one of the last issues right there.
And that's the last one
Ah.
I got.
2.
Nice.
Excellent.
Look at how big that one is.
Bob can't get over that perspective.
Yeah, you can't let go. You know?
Go to
Like
Teen
Super
Titans.
Scroll, one arm is stretchy and the other arm's made of rock.
Teen Titans.
That
Captain.
guy doesn't look
What?
like a teenager at all.
That's
What
a
does
cool
it say down there?
cover.
Captain something.
It's a very bald teenager.
Captain
Captain
Rumble.
Cue Ball.
Blast
Oh,
the
Rumble.
scene.
Yeah.
You can tell this is 60s stuff, you know, like mod and hippie,
Right.
all
It's
that.
funny
stuff.
when they try to talk like teenagers in DC.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like these
The
older
30, 40
gentlemen,
somethings. Yeah.
This is when they restarted in the 70s. Yeah.
Is that Two-Face
Yep.
and Lady Joker?
No, that's the Harlequin, right? Harlequin, Joker's daughter, whatever. Yeah, Harlequin. See, it says so up there in the floating head area.
The original.
Me and Harley Quinn.
Not Harley Quinn. Harlequin.
Right.
Oh,
Depends
here
what
we go
part
again.
of Boston
Harley
you're
Quinn.
from.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
Harley
guy?
Quinn. Yeah, Harley Quinn.
50.
Boy, they didn't spend a lot of time in those backgrounds, did they?
I think those shadows are well placed.
What are they like at some kind of
Is
void?
there a signature on that cover?
Rich Buckler.
Rich Buckler. Okay.
Yeah, Buckler.
Yep.
All right, here we got some clarification on that X-Men Avengers. The story started in X-Men and crossed over to the Avengers, so that's why that X-Men.
I was mixed up.
Hey, brother John, how you
There
doing?
you
Brother John.
Digger Jim stole it from you? That's a scandal.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, I think is that Lilith down there?
What was the point? They see how fast they can run, and the first person to club them in the head wins.
Yeah, it's like a gauntlet. Yeah, just it's like an initiation there.
Interesting cover design at the time.
Yeah, is this Nicati?
Patty.
Sounds like an Italian cheese. I think it's
Yeah,
Nick Cardi. Yeah, I think it's in Nicardi on that.
Can I get some Nicati and a little brie? You know,
Yeah.
Another Nicati.
and Nicati.
Oh yeah. Now
That's
we're
a
getting
cool
into
cover.
it. I like Cardi.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm thinking of getting rid of my Nick Cardi run of Aquaman.
Aquaman.
As soon as I do, I'm sure I'll want to finish the run. Which I
Yeah,
haven't
and you'll regret it. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Now we
It's
got
hard
the
to let
new.
go. Nicati.
Number
Nicati.
three. Number 3.
Oh, jumping ahead.
George Perez. Yeah, waterfall cover. That was Darren. That was
George
weeks
or
back.
Rudy, one or the other.
You're dredging up the past.
What's next
my friend.
week?
You gotta look forward.
What's next week's topic?
What's next week's? Silver Age.
Silver Age cover.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be on there. I'm gonna be
That's
out.
pretty broad.
It is very broad. Yeah.
I like a pretty broad. What? What are we talking about?
Hi.
Cool.
Look at Beast Boy holding it down,
Yeah, man.
going for the ride.
Yeah. Could have chosen something a little bit more powerful than that, but oh well. You showed it on the show.
Dated
Ah,
cover.
And the one on the right looks pink.
Well,
One
that's
on
I
the
think that's,
left. looks
glare.
I
orange.
think that's Rayman's phone. The color saturation on his phone's a little off there.
You say this is a new phone, Ray, or just the phone that they gave you while they're fixing your current? Is this the loaner phone?
This is a crappy phone. I tell you. Yeah, I'm looking at it now and everything's purple.
it's all right.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Terrible.
I thought you were royalty there.
Maybe you can adjust it a little bit. Play with it, Ray. Play with the settings a little bit.
It isn't that bad.
Not right now, you know.
Not right now, yeah.
Next week, you know. You're good
It isn't
now.
that
Don't,
bad.
let's not
Still
rattle
see
the
stuff.
cage
Still
here.
see
What
it.
are you doing to him, Roger?
No, sorry.
The king.
Very nice.
Now the one on the left looks bigger. Oh
stand-
wait, you fixed it. Oh,
Look at that one on the right now.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, Bob is easily confused, so be careful. right?
Yes,
Okay? Be
it does
careful,
not take much.
You know,
Number 8.
we don't want some kind of epileptic fit on here. You know,
No, what kind of fit would you like? How about
none,
an alphabetic fit?
none.
I'll start with the
Beautiful covers.
Ah.
Once George Perez said, I want to draw 6 different drawings for the cover.
He
Yeah.
does that a lot, actually. If you
I
look
love
at his
that.
Avengers
I'm
covers,
not busy enough.
it's like he likes to
That's so
see the
awesome.
different scenes on there. Oh,
I always
did you use that one for the puppet one, Ray?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second Deathstroke.
Yeah.
Did you
was-
win
was-
that cut? Did you win that round?
I
think
don't
he
think
did.
so.
Yeah, I think you did, didn't you? Or was it Gray? I know it wasn't me.
So
That's
the
pretty
chat
good.
votes, is that what happens?
Yeah. Check it out, Aaron. If you're, I guess it would be 11 a.m. for you on Saturday.
Yeah,
but it's
11 a.m. our
It's one
time.
show on Greyman's channel.
Always vote
Greyman.
Bub,
The
Aaron, when you get
Greyman's
there.
channel. Okay.
When you get there, always vote Bub. And also, Aaron, you should know that
Even when
just
Bub's not
because
on.
you see my picture in the thumbnail does not mean I'm being featured as a
don't.
special guest that week. It's a little bit of the, bait and switch covers like they did in the
Yeah,
80s.
Matilda will
Yeah.
put like all kinds of people on there, and you never know.
Yeah.
Bob actually has a heck of a good record on cover slingers, by the way.
Well,
Yes, I get lucky.
That's a favorite cover of mine.
I love those
Yeah,
cover
go
ahead,
slingers.
Roger.
I love these covers.
Tell us how it reminds you of X-Men 100.
It reminds me so much of X-Men. Oh, yeah.
Well, the perspective's different, isn't it?
Perspective.
Yeah. Well, that's the way he's holding it.
Got a bird's eye view on that one.
Yeah, except when Big O's on there, then you always vote Big O. Big O, go get on there again, man. I love to see you on there again.
Yeah, hey Paul, I got a mystery box of all Adam Hughes stuff you don't have headed your way next time you vote Bub.
Ooh,
Excellent.
is that a contract,
I really don't.
Big O? 'Cause
I really don't. Nothing's coming your way, Paul. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you
I was
cut
about
that
to
one
ask,
off.
what
quick.
can I get if I vote Bub?
Yeah. It's actually just
Yeah.
a handwritten list of books I suggest you buy.
Yeah, Jackson's giving you a little thumbnail of how it works. The Matilda gives you a score for your comic from 1 to 10. Usually it's 10, 9, 8, or 7. And then the chat at the end picks their favorite, and that gives you 3 points.
Mhm.
Aha.
They're trying to
I really
confuse
think
us.
Matilda should utilize the lower number scale for some of those covers that I see.
I'm
Just
with
saying.
you. I'm with you.
You guys should ratchet her points down to 5. 1 to 5.
Listen, Matilda is Matilda. You better leave her alone, or else
Can't tell her what
you're
to
in
do.
trouble.
19.
She doesn't take gruff from anybody. That's a beautiful cover there. The texture of the snow is almost
Yeah,
like you
that
can
one
touch
was
it
a
there.
great one.
Mhm.
It's
20.
making me want to go back and read all the Titans again.
Me too. I'm missing a few of them, but I don't remember which ones. So the purple, yeah, that's right. She loves purple and hates yellow.
22.
Oh, Biggie Shack is on this week. Oh boy, that's
That-
going to be something.
Is that new? I don't think I've ever seen him on it.
No, I don't think he's ever been on there. He runs his own little competition I don't know if it's every Friday or every other Friday on his channel.
24.
Yeah, I've got a lot of these. I recently read the first one too, so it's pretty cool.
Oh, you don't have a lot of Silver Age, Paul?
25.
And be sure to let little children watch Cover Slingers. Yeah,
Oh,
I wouldn't know if I'd call it family friendly. I try to make it family friendly, and I miserably fail at that.
Matilda will just say some of the roughest stuff. And then when everyone's absolutely quiet because they don't want to draw attention to it, she'll repeat herself because she figures you didn't hear her the first time.
It's not far from the truth.
Yeah.
Oh, too funny. Oh my God. Spot on. Spot
Yeah,
on.
it can get a little bit salty for sure. over
Yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah, she can. Look at Tara. Nice.
Tara? Oh,
Yeah,
Tara.
Tara.
Gotcha. Yeah.
31.
We're back to that again. Okay.
cool. That's excellent.
Raven. Berserker. 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 Oh, look at these. Oh, man. One of my eyes is bulging out.
She's doing the old crane technique there.
But 32.
Boy, Ray, you got a tight New Teen Titans collection. Man, oh man.
So what are you doing with all your doubles, Ray?
Nah, I'll give them away.
Ray, why did you get 2 of everything? It just depends because
Well,
Ray
collects and
buys
there's-
these huge lots in the flea market, and
Yeah.
he
I
doesn't
keep-
pick and choose. Whatever's in there, he takes.
Sometimes I keep both.
And Ray, didn't you say you don't really have a list either, right? You don't have like a master list.
Nah,
So
no.
I'd say you go to file something away and you're like, oh, you look familiar now.
Yeah.
I thought
yeah.
I'd seen you before.
Many a time.
Yeah.
Like, oh, maybe somebody might need one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray and I have done our annual trades 2 or 3 times already now.
35.
The anarchy. No list. Yeah.
list.
That's right, Paul. I'm with you, Paul.
Well, you save time when you don't have a list. I'll tell you that.
You certainly do. Yeah.
You save time buying books, but you
Yeah.
spend more time trying to put them away.
Well, yeah, there's
Like,
that.
oh,
Well,
wow.
Ray has got a very special process that only he understands, and he has no problems with it whatsoever.
As far as organizing,
yeah,
Well,
no
finding it after he's put it away. Yes, he can find it.
I've been, Ray and I have been friends for like 6 years, and I still haven't figured it out.
Oh, 2 of those.
The annual trade through. Yeah, he's working on those Marvel annuals where
37.
the centennial editions and all that.
Bicentennial.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray still wants that belt, so we got to get him the bicentennial ones.
Need a
I'm-
few
I'm-
more of those books.
Whenever I go to the show, I'm looking for those bicentennial. For whatever reason, I haven't run across so many lately. For whatever reason,
He
that's a
doesn't
great
even know which
story
one he's
right there.
missing.
I don't know which one he's missing, but it doesn't matter. I'll send him whatever.
Who is Donna Troy? Is that
is it a
Deanna
good
Troy's
backstory?
sister or something?
Yeah,
it's a Star Trek crossover.
right,
Okay.
right.
Is that who it is?
No,
Awesome.
that's a really good storyline there. Then Robin and Flat there, you see, they leave their identity because, well, I'm not going to get into details, but it's a really good storyline.
Yeah, you don't want to spoil this 42-year-old plot line, do you?
No, I
Randy?
don't.
Appreciate that.
I'm just that kind of guy, you know.
Yeah, I know.
His name is Brother Blood.
Brother Blood. Oh, that's a rough cover.
Yeah. Now it's double.
That one too, Ray. You're right. That one's even rougher.
One direct and one newsstand. And another one. 3.
Just in case.
That's a 3, just in case I didn't have it.
That was a
46.
well. That's the next series later. Yeah, the
I've
Baxter
never seen
series
that
there.
cover.
Yeah.
Is it
Maybe you
stuff-
could take like all your doubles, or at least a stack of doubles, and take them to wherever you're getting these stacks, and try and make a trade, and say, "Hey, I'll trade you this stack for that stack."
Yeah.
I might go for it.
Or
Yeah.
What
Or
does that mean?
I don't know. That was on the cover. It was or on this side and on that side.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering what the hell that was. What the heck that was.
Or or
That's her name, probably. I don't know.
should
Pretty
buy a
rough.
consonant there.
The writer got tired of making up names.
Yeah, this one's a-
Oh man.
Okay, the last one for now. Number 45.
Yeah, that's from the previous series, Ray, that you just had before.
yeah, that's the old new Teen Titans, not the new Teen Titans.
Yeah, the new turned into the tails after a while.
Turn it the tails, right?
This is,
It
this
got
comes
kind
before,
of confusing.
Yeah.
this is before the
But
new
then there was a
team.
reprint series
That's
and a new
before
series.
the Baxter series. Yes, that's correct.
Yes.
Don't worry,
It's
Ray. When I
still
go up,
looking
when
at
I go up
Titans.
there to see you, we'll figure it out. Don't you worry.
It's Teen Titans Tales of the Teen Titans, New Teen Titans,
We
right?
could do a whole episode, Roger, with you and Ray sorting out
Yeah,
his new team.
exactly. Just going through there. Yeah. Hey, if you think that's problem, wait till you get like Aaron, like Justice League International.
Oh yeah,
Euro.
that's a big
that
list.
was a
I love
pain,
reading
yeah.
those though. Yeah,
I mean,
because they
it
go
just
back
goes
to
back and
international.
forth
They go to
And then
America.
International Justice League, right?
The Tales. All right, you're telling me the Tales of the Teen Titans came before.
No, after
No,
that,
after.
after the new Teen Titans, but before that yellow one that you had.
Oh, the yellow one.
Yeah,
Is that like a
yellow one
volume? Is that like volume 3, Teen Titans
Yeah, there
volume
was a
3?
mini
It's a Baxter
too.
series that it was.
Yeah.
They were published at the same time,
75.
but they had a different storyline, from the past. It's complicated, but it's different.
It's a modern prequel for the modern age of
Oh
prequels.
man, are you done, Ray? Or
I'm done.
you done? All right, all right. Let's go to
Away
Damien.
with you. Come to us now, Damien.
Bring us some
Yeah,
sanity,
so-
Damien.
I'm continuing with this box, and maybe I didn't explain. These are in whatever condition I got them at the store. I just threw them in this box of random Superman stuff.
That's fine, Dandy.
So that's why they're not in particular order, and some are not bagged and board, and some are.
Right, Roger will be over to take care
Oh,
of
that's
that.
one of my
Yeah.
favorite.
Great cover.
I'm
This is
going
a
to
really
work.
nice Neil Adams cover.
Yeah.
It took me forever to find a good copy of that.
I don't know if this is a good copy.
Is that,
Yes,
is that because of
it's
the
intact.
spine?
It is. That's actually quite nice when I take it out of the wrinkly
Yeah,
bag.
that spine gets like
Nice.
flattened out sometimes.
But yeah, it's kind of hard with these extra big ones. They often did weird things with the spine there,
Yeah, they pretended it was a square bound that got run over.
but it wasn't a square. Yeah,
But it wasn't.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah. Yes.
and it's so easy to make Superman and the Legion your slaves. At least if you're dressed like a Roman slave driver.
As long as you have a cat of 2 tails, that's
Right.
all
Yeah.
you need.
Three of the most powerful
Chain
legionnaires there.
Yeah.
Oh, I just noticed they each have a ball and chain on their ankles.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's a kryptonite chain, right?
yeah,
Kryptonite
he got a
chain,
crypto chain.
Probably Mon-El has a lead chain, and
That's
Oh,
a
no.
different crypto chain than you find now.
This is pretty beat up.
yes, very different crypto. Hey,
I must have gotten this out of a dollar bin somewhere, which seems
Cool.
like a
Hey.
great deal. to
That's
me.
a great score.
man, you kidding me? That's a buy all day long.
Silver
But
Age.
I'm just
dollar
assuming
bin.
that since it's not in a bag or anything.
Welcome back, Scotty.
Yeah, it looks really nice inside. I need to read this one.
Excellent.
Fate
Silver
number one.
Age
is
for
that
a dollar,
bad
right,
no
Roger?
Helmet 90s Dr. Fate.
And
I'm
then,
not familiar with that.
oh, I'm sorry, NammaN's not here. Some Gil Kane.
Oh,
Bill Kane in the
he'll
membrane.
catch the replays.
Yeah, he's in my membrane. wherever my membrane is,
Yeah, which membrane?
he's insane in my membrane.
All right, that's right.
Oh,
But I
wait,
think
what's
this
that
is,
signature? That's not Gil Kane.
when Gil Kane came back,
Yeah,
to,
GK.
he started signing things GK around the time he came back to DC. Was that like late 70s, early
I don't think I
80s?
have any of those issues.
And he did a lot of covers for Superman at that point.
Yeah, he did a
And
lot.
some
of
of the interiors.
A lot of them.
He's a hardworking
This is
man.
Neil Adams Superman, again from those pretend square bound era. I don't know who this villain is with the giant tail. It's kind of an odd image.
That's his hair.
Oh, it's his ponytail.
He's got a hairy back.
Oh, Superman and
Boy.
OMAC. I have a feeling I
nice.
have multiple copies of this because if I see it, I get excited and I buy it.
Right.
And oh, I always love it when Superman or Lois go to hell. Kind of wrinkly bag.
Mary
but
Candy.
yeah.
Oh, Candy
There's one where
Cane.
she marries the devil. I don't think this is the one where she marries the devil, where Lois marries the devil.
Awesome.
Oh, okay.
He turns out he's an alien, not the devil.
Not a good. Oh, okay. Not a good idea.
And featuring the great superhero contest. I don't know who that guy in purple and yellow is.
I don't know either.
They don't give him a name. Well,
Rayman. That's early appearance of Rayman.
there you go.
Purple.
Purple.
Lois Lane's greatest scoops. I like this cover.
That's a little suggestive.
Omac bought a lot of
Suggestive.
fast food and became Big
Think so.
Mac.
Superman 309. Great Krypton, the orange sun has reduced my powers and blinded me. I don't know how he survived this one. He should be dead.
He's gotten out of some tight situations, Damien.
Oh, some John Byrne.
Oh yeah.
That's a nice cover. I really enjoyed John Byrne's brief time on Superman.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
And more fake square bounds.
That's a good way to put it.
That's a good way.
Is that? I'm not sure who did that. It might be Murphy Anderson. I don't know.
Yeah, the face of Superman kind of looks like Murphy. Yeah.
And yeah, I wish they signed covers, but they didn't.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool cover. What's going on here? I warn you, donors, as we begin the transfusion, your blood will save Superman or kill him. I don't know how you even get a needle into Superman's arm.
Yeah, unless you have kryptonite or something. Yeah.
Yeah, they probably try to explain it inside.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Ross.
Hey,
Andrews,
Daniel, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you here.
Superman and
Doing fine.
Metamorpho. Which reminds me about Ramona Freyden dying this past week.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Very
that's
sad.
right.
But she had an amazing career.
And how?
Superman and the Shazam family. That's a Rich
Is
Buckler.
that Warlord?
And they're fighting some mean Viking, King Kull.
King
Oh, he
Kong.
was an old Shazam villain. wasn't
Also, yeah, from the Fawcett days. Yeah.
he? And Superman and Amethyst.
So Roger's familiar with Murphy Anderson's face under his chest.
One
I think it's Murphy Anderson. I mean,
of his favorites.
Damien is actually the one that came up with that. I'm just sort of
Right.
agreeing with him. Okay.
And who did this one? No, Ross Andrew again.
Yeah.
Sometimes I spot Ross Andrew because he distorts things a little bit.
Correct.
You know, like the legs or the arms get long or something.
He also has certain poses that he loves. And
Yeah, certain
that
poses
Superman
like
one
that.
is one. Yeah.
Like he used to pose Spider-Man like that, but
Like
he
that,
would be
exactly.
hanging in the air or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Or that one leg and then dragging. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Lois doesn't know it, but I picked her husband.
Ooh.
Lois has married or gotten close to marrying a lot of people
Yes.
from the devil on down.
Yeah.
For this great romance, there's a lot of unfaithfulness. Here she's getting married to someone else. What a fool I am.
Yeah,
I
NammaN
married Lois, now I've lost her forever.
Yeah. NammaN has that one. Yeah.
Oh, there's a bride on the cover. So.
There's
Yeah.
a bride on the cover. Yeah. You got it.
Well, this one is in bad shape, but I must have got it in a dollar bin. Lois and Superman having a rough day in their relationship.
Yeah. That's a good point, Darren. Good point.
So tumultuous.
And this, I think, is a Kubert cover.
Hmm.
And I don't think he did a lot of Superman covers. I might be wrong.
Yeah. It says right there on the cover. You're right. Joe
Yeah,
Kubert.
there's his signature.
Yeah. Very nice. Nice call.
I wonder if I'm just going to look for a second who did the interior. It's probably not Kubert. But if he did, I'd be very excited. Oh, yeah, it is Kubert on the inside.
Wow.
So that's very cool.
Wow.
Full length Superman Kubert.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of Kubert Superman, so that's
Right.
that's a cool find there.
Oh, here's the OMAC one again. I said I thought I had multiple.
Boy, even
that's
in the
your
same
random-
box.
That's your random Superman box, right?
And yeah, this is a in theory to be sorted someday.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I knew I was putting all my Superman together, and I do track them on my CLZ app.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I just, whenever there's a big sale, I just buy a lot of Superman, and then
Do you custom sort them in the app? Or
It does its own sorting.
just sort by series.
yeah, but you can change it. I mean, you can do a custom.
You can
sorting.
sort it by box and things. You know,
Yeah.
someday it would be great if I sorted everything by boxes, but at the moment I'm too chaotic for that. Thanks to my wife not being happy with things, I move the boxes a lot. They're now in a storage.
Do you move them to block her when she's talking? You don't
Well,
have
that's
to
a
hear
good idea. No, I
complain
like
about the
hearing my wife
comics, you
talk,
do the whole
unless
stack.
she's complaining about the comics.
2 short boxes on your shoulders.
You got them, Damien. You got them off-site storage.
Yeah, so a self-storage place. I have most of my comics there now.
That's
but
halfway between his house and the LCS. So that when he comes back, he just drops them off in there.
Yeah.
You know,
I fill up some boxes, then I take them over there.
take
And
them over there, yeah.
I am a naturally disorganized person, so I need to get more.
I find that hard to believe, Damien.
As do I.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm not sure who this cover is by, and it's Superman meets Tarzan.
Looks like Sam Keith, maybe, or wannabe Sam Keith. That's pretty rough.
It says maybe Ramos? Huh.
Oh, Ram Keith. Yeah, it's his cousin, Ram Keith. Yeah.
He did a lot of Spidey.
The interiors are by Carlos Magilla. I never heard of him.
McGill.
He had a gorilla once.
I think I have this whole series, but I only see this
Magilla.
issue here. Again, from
His gorilla.
I got a gorilla for sale.
this is a kind of a cool cover. And it's by Ed Hannigan.
Yeah, he does good covers, man.
Nice.
So that's quite cool.
He did that
Interiors
famous
is,
Avengers cover with the Hawkeye and the Ant-Man on the Arrow, I think.
He did that Marvel team up with the Man-Thing and Spidey punching out of Man-Thing too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He's one of those people who seems better at covers than interiors. Supergirl smashing her own statue.
Whoa.
It's funny how often in Superman comics people erect statues to them.
Yeah, don't worship me, right?
Yeah.
Or idolize.
Yeah, there's a similar one with Superman falling apart, and like just like that cover
Right.
there.
Superman Family. These I guess these aren't very popular, so I find these in the 50-cent bins a lot.
Yeah.
To me, they're cool. Lots of different Superman Family.
Yeah, I think
stories.
that's when they merged Jimmy Olsen and Lois.
There's a wedding for NammaN there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mr. and Mrs. Superman, the wedding of Batman and Catwoman. Oh, there's an ongoing series here, which is an alternate universe where they're married, where Batman and Lois Lane are married.
mhm. Yeah. There's a Lois Lane where they did get married. Well, in a dream sequence or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But here it's another, I don't know if it's Earth 4, Earth something else where they are.
Right.
Every issue they'll have another story about.
There's a Comic Con in Wilmington this weekend. Is it worth going? I hate traffic crowds, so I'm afraid to go. Probably it's going to be crowded, Scotty. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Cool.
A lot of them aren't that bad.
Bob Oskiner
Yeah.
cover, not an artist.
In Willingham, I don't know.
In Wilmington, I don't know. That's a pretty big city. So
I try and look up
Can you
on
spot this,
social media
artist?
past pictures of the event to see how crowded it probably
Roger?
is.
yeah,
Is that
Oh.
Lady Wasp?
It's Ross Andrew again.
Ross Andrew. Yeah, Insect Queen.
And there's
yeah.
that pose or a variation on that pose there.
Yes, that's right. Good call. Good call. Yeah. Yeah,
But I knew
there are
his
tells.
name-
Some
his
artists
name
have
is
those
on
tells, and he has one of them.
Last and most beat up, Lois Lane in space.
Beautiful cover, though.
She looks like she's bent backwards.
Yeah.
She's looking for Bub to give him a big body hug.
Let me tell you something. If she's that limber, I know why Superman keeps taking her back.
Who do you think that is down in that little space capsule looking out?
That's right. Yeah. Hey, look at
There
that.
he is right there.
Hey,
Okay, that's it.
Oh,
hey, we lost Ray.
somebody. Oh,
Hey,
Ray.
Ray's back.
Oh, Ray's back.
We
Wait, he's
lost
gone
Ray
again.
again.
Ray, there
Hey,
you are.
Ray's back. What's up,
There
Ray?
you are. There you are. All right,
Whoa.
Bubsy.
Me? I thought it was Aaron's turn. Oh,
No,
no.
Aaron, go
Yeah,
to you.
I remember. All right. Where do we
There's
start?
room for
Marvel
everybody
Spotlight?
here.
No, Marvel Premiere. Okay. Marvel Spotlight. Number 1.
You are the insect queen.
Nice Red Wolf.
Yeah, first.
don't like
first
that?
Red Wolf, I think, right?
You may like Marvel Spotlight number 3.
Yeah.
Or Wolf by Night.
That's a beautiful one.
Where's number 2?
Yeah, where's your number 2? The transformation cover. I know you have it.
Maybe it's on the wall or something. My number 2.
Maybe it's at CGC.
I didn't send that off. I keep my reader runs solid in one piece. Anyway.
Yeah, where can we find the Jackson Roy
Oh,
stamp?
you know what? I never did put up my Halloween books. So,
Oh, that's
so
what
you
you
know
know
how
here. Okay.
it's all the way back to October since the last time.
Yeah, that's all right. That's allowed.
Yeah.
Was that Wolverine on the edge of number 3? No, that was not Wolverine.
Spotlight number 7.
Wolverine wasn't around then.
Spotlight number 5's up there.
By the way, Damien, I hear that there's a park in New Orleans that has the Jackson Roy Kirk statue.
Oh, okay.
Here is one I should have looked at better before I bought it.
Oh, man.
Number 8. Look at that.
Dude.
Isn't that terrible?
It's a cool
How did you
comic.
miss that one?
I don't know. Here's number
that was a
9.
50 center or something. That's a nice Plug cover.
Rounded.
Like.
Yeah, I like the Plug stuff.
Plug.
Here's number 10, one of my favorites. Nice, simple, clean lines.
Tom Sutton cover there, I bet.
Oh, nice call.
You ever see the Man Thing movie where that guy says, Plug, Mike Plug?
Never
And
seen
he's
it.
like looking for some guy in a swamp. It's a terrible movie. But
Number 28.
Was that Man
this
Thing
is
1 or Man Thing 2?
I didn't know there was a 2.
Is there 2 movies?
I didn't know there was a second movie. No.
I'm confusing it with the Swamp Thing too. No,
Oh, okay.
Here's
It's that one
Marvel
from some years back.
Spotlight 32.
The hooded Spider-Woman.
Here is
No, he's in New Orleans.
Secret Wars number 1.
If he was in New York, we would have been met up by now.
And here is, I keep the Comic Fest version of it because the
His
color
statue had
strike,
been taken down. So
the color strike on Secret Wars number 1 is so terrible
Yeah,
that I just keep this one so I can actually read it and it look
Yeah.
normal.
I do the same exact thing, Bub. I have that same copy. Yeah, and it has the color correction on the Galactus
Yeah.
and all that.
Galactus, yeah. Here is Secret Wars number 8.
Signed by
Nice,
Shooter.
Zach.
What do you have signed by Shooter?
Secret Wars 1 was signed by Shooter.
Oh, that was Shooter. I'm sorry.
Here's number 8, signed by old Zeki.
My number 1 is, believe it or not, signed by Mike Zeck on the inside. I didn't have him sign it. When I bought it in a 50-cent bin, it came with a signature.
Wow.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's it. That's the cover right there.
That's a good one, yeah.
Number 10
That's
was
the-
a nice
That's
Zek
the
signature
aftermath
as
of
well.
Tangling with the Beyonder or Galactus or one of them. I forgot which one.
I know you guys hate this modern stuff, but here's Marvel Tales number 1.
Good stuff within, right?
Yeah, nice Inhyuk Lee.
I think
There
NammaN
is-
knows him, I think.
Marvel Tales featuring Wolverine.
That's the old time costume.
I'm a sucker for this original costume, and I think this is one of the best modern covers of it.
Yeah. I'm
Love
with you. I kind of
Love
dig
the
it.
original.
Mainly because, it's just
Whiskers and
nostalgia.
all. I love it.
Yeah.
Here's some early team ups. Here's Marvel Team Up number 1.
First one? Yeah.
Annual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
First crossing over there. Here's Team Up number 12.
That's got to be a pretty early Werewolf by Night, too. I'm assuming it's 20 center.
Here's a nice Pence copy.
Ooh,
Human number 8.
look at that.
Human Torch and Son of Satan.
Son of Satan. Yeah. There's a hockey player. His name is spelled like Satan, but it's pronounced like Shatton or something.
Goodness.
Look at those claws. My lord.
Body and woven. Yeah, well, it's a little bit of perspective on
I
that.
mean, look how thick they are. I mean,
The new Marvel Tales, I like them. Jackson's asking how are the Marvel Tales. The new ones are pretty good. They were a short run. They only did a few of them.
oh, those modern ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know anything about them.
Team Up number
Mike
141.
Pence make comic? No.
And Mike Pence made a lot of those comics.
That was
That comic
This
was
is-
just everywhere for the longest time. Now it's a big deal.
yeah,
This
because of
was
the
like-
costume. Yeah.
It's tied, right? Tied
Yeah,
with
tied.
252 maybe.
But that one's on the cover, like Spectacular Spider-Man 90. It's just like the last page or something.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's one of Roger's favorite books.
It is.
That's a
You
cool
got it.
story.
Really
2 in
cool
1
story.
Thing in Sandman.
Yeah. It's like turns the usual fight scene on its head.
The nice Jim Lee X-Men collection, which he was very upset about because this was after his contract was up with Marvel and he had already left. And so they published this after he left. So
And he didn't get royalties or anything for
Hey,
that.
Roscoe, how you
Nothing.
doing? Haven't heard from you in a while. Hope
Nothing.
all's well over there. We're missing you on Cover Slingers.
here is Spider-Man #1, City at War. If you like the video game, this is the video game tie-in.
That was a big
Spider-Man
deal.
looks like he's full of balloons there.
Yeah, Clayton
Does he have,
Crane drew this
roller
one.
skates? or
Signed,
something? What's-
signed by Crane.
What is that on his
it's
foot
like part of
there?
his outfit. Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
suckers or something.
Kind of looks like skating.
Grippers. So he can grip.
Yeah,
Here is Masters of the Universe with a foil on top.
that's not an
Very
Ernie
nice cover.
Chan chest there, I can tell.
Is that?
No, it is not.
Oh, it's Earl Norham.
Norm.
Isn't that wonderful?
Nice. That's really nice.
Earl Norm's
see
still
that
working?
Yeah, it's a modern book.
I mean, he was doing covers back in the early 70s.
Yeah.
The Max, little Sam
Number
Keith
one.
love. Very little.
Very little love for Sam Keith.
Sometimes depends.
Okay,
I like
buddy.
some of it, and some of it I can't stand.
All right, man. Okay, take
There's
care.
some
of
early
yourself.
Hughes,
Oh.
some great stories here in the Mage Agency.
We need you
I know
healthy.
Hughes did
Take
that.
care of yourself,
That's
all
great.
right?
I never even
Yeah.
heard of that one.
What,
Well,
the
you know,
Maze
Bub,
Agency?
I've heard of the Maze, but I never knew Hughes.
Bub digs up these obscure comics that has his favorite artists on there.
It's great. That's
That's
awesome.
cool.
And they're great stories too.
I'd like to
And
take
here-
credit for that because he didn't
Believe
use
it or not, yeah.
the No Faces chat, and I started showing my obscure comics, and then he, copied me, of course.
No,
This is one of my favorite Hughes covers ever. Doesn't even
I
feature half naked ladies, but just inside the Corvette steering wheel.
Cool.
You see
Yeah,
the old Vet
it is-
logo in there.
It is interesting.
That reminds me of the old Sprint video
Just
game.
love it. And I live near the Corvette Museum and the Corvette factory because Corvettes are Kentucky made. All Corvettes come from Kentucky.
Wow.
So just an hour down the road from me. So we visit often. So that comic's kind of special to me for that reason. More, number 6.
Did Adam Hughes do the interiors also?
Yes. Oh, well, some of them. By now they start changing. You get to hear this has got some Mike W. Bar.
That's a really nice cover, though. Wow.
So he did the earlier issues of the Maze.
Mhm.
Okay.
The Maze
Eric
Agency.
Green says there was a
He
new
did a lot
Maze-
in between too, but there were other artists that came in and worked on
like Barry a
some.
few months ago. Unfortunately, no Hughes art. That's good to know. Thanks, Eric. How you doing?
Another one.
Thanks for stopping by, my friend. I miss going on 4-color fossils, but my wife has been working late on Wednesdays, and I got to go pick her up. So, been missing that a lot.
Here is switching titles to Men in Black.
It's in Bowling Green, right, Bub?
Yes, Bowling Green.
Isn't there a big comic shop over there?
There's a few.
Yeah.
There's one I really like. Yeah. Here's Men in Black #1, first appearance of Men in Black.
We were supposed to go at some point, but
Yes,
obviously I moved. So,
you did.
yeah. But I'll be back. I'll be back there in a couple of years.
There's number 3. And keeping with the Tony numbering, here's number 2.
So those are air cells.
Yeah, Aircell.
Oh, Mike
There's
W. Bond.
another run later that's reprinted, but those are the originals. Here is Men of Mystery. These are the newer ACs, number 41.
No
They
way, that
reprint
is subliminal.
Golden Age books, but it has, I can't pronounce his name, William or Bill. I always want to say Mignot or Mignon. Meugniot.
All right, let's ask Scotty how to pronounce that because I know he knows French. I think that sounds like a French name to me.
Mignon?
Mignon?
Mignon.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Girls in Tubes. So I'm buying it. Plus, I love this artist. I think he's fantastic. And
So
I
is
try
that
and pick up every cover that he puts
Bullet Man
out. I
and
try
Bullet
and
Girl?
buy.
Or
Huh?
Yeah, Bullet Girl. And
Yeah,
Man.
Bullet Man and Bullet Girl. Yep.
Spell.
and I'm
Can you
big-
spell it, Bob? Can you spell?
Yes, I can.
Like, can you tell him?
Oh. Let's see. He's saying spell it here, so it's MEUGNIOT.
MEU. What else? Oh, you're writing it out? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was doing it. Okay, thanks.
One of my favorite artists. This is Original Sin number 10. Mighty Avengers number 10.
I actually like
And the
that.
reason I have this is because I have original art on the wall from this.
Oh,
From
cool.
this
Okay.
book.
Sounds good.
I actually like that Mighty Avengers series, recent one.
And
I think Ewing.
Here's one of the good modern ones.
Yeah, before Ewing did the Hulk. What was it?
milk and cheese.
Milk and cheese.
Is
Dairy
it
products.
Al
Right.
Ewing,
Right.
writer writing it
Yeah,
Love
Al
that
Ewing
stuff.
was writing it before.
All right, here we go.
before Immortal Hulk.
Immortal Hulk.
Munio.
Munio. I would have never guessed that.
Wow.
Here's Tomb Raider versus the Wolfmen. Fantastic cover there.
That's
Oh,
how
it's
my
good
wife poses all day long.
Nice.
Wait, like this? Or like that?
You have to be more specific, Damien.
Yeah. Here is Moon Knight number 1.
Number 1, right on.
Hey.
So when I first got this book, I was so upset because I was like, man, somebody colored in those eyes. Somebody painted them red. Somebody took a red marker and colored them in. I was so angry until I saw another copy and I was like, oh, they're all like that.
Yeah. He doesn't come off like that, but yeah.
Cool.
Here's number 8.
Of course, the
by
Werewolf by
Bill
Night crossover.
Sienkiewicz.
Sienkiewicz. Yep. That's a great cover.
And here's number 29. Also a Sienkiewicz cover.
Ill Bill.
The only consonants you pronounce at the end are in careful and not always. Okay.
Moon Knight,
Love that cover.
30.
666.
When I was picking
Mark
up
of the-
every
Mark of the
Werewolf by
Beast.
Night appearance.
No, it's the
That's
mark of
scary
Sleepy
stuff,
Reader.
man.
And here's Moon Knight number 50 or 20 or 20.
Don't let
And
that
I
get
got this
stamped on you.
because it contains a full reprint of Marvel Spotlight 2. No, of
Marvel
Werewolf by
Spotlight
Night
28.
32.
Yeah.
Werewolf by Night 32.
Oh, Werewolf by Night 32. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it contains a full reprint of that.
I
and
thought it
that's
was his
why-
first solo. Okay, all right.
why I got it.
They could have like.
And of course, now they have
cover or
reprints, but
something.
back then they didn't have them, right? So there's a
Ooh,
nice
Negative
Werewolf by
Spacer.
Night modern. One of those ugly posers you guys can't stand. Look at that. Negative space. Here is. I was looking for this the other
He
day.
scared Aaron up there. He looked like. Whoa.
Here's Movie Star News featuring Betty Page and a great Dave Stevens cover.
Yeah, that's definitely Stevens. Yeah.
All the rage right now.
The hair, that Stevens hair with the so good.
Here is
Yogi P, welcome. Moon Knight. is
Mr.
all-
T and the T Force.
Hey,
featuring
Neil Adams,
the-
right?
Yeah, Neil Adams with a great card as well.
Oh, see, Carson likes the Moon Knight, especially the Sienkiewicz run.
And here's another one. The different card inside.
Nice.
And I actually have one signed by Mr. T, but it's in the original folder that went to
Oh, nice.
retailers. So there was a retailer folder that went with a letter from Mr. T talking about how great Mr. T is. Now he's going to be the newest best thing in comics.
Awesome.
Yeah, that never panned out.
It didn't pan out. Here's Miss Marvel number 11.
Oh yeah, that's one with that little tiny 35 cent. I never understood why they did that one.
Here's number 16.
Yeah, here Carson saying, "Oh, you got the car. You're gonna be a millionaire." Yeah, right.
And this one's not just because it is an octopus cover, as I collect those as well, and Ladies in Distress, but
I
it's
believe that is a
also
squid, by the way.
that's what I said.
Yeah.
And in addition to the porpoise, there's a there's
porpoise.
Tiger sharks in the back. That's why, right?
Yeah.
Tiger shark.
tiger sharks in there, but it's also the first retcon appearance of Mystique.
Oh,
right.
cool.
as Fury, right? As
Yeah, and then
Fury.
later you find out it's actually. All right, last one. My arm's getting tired. There's Miss Marvel number
It'll work
1
out for
by
you.
Frank Cho.
Hey, all right,
Nice cover.
very nice.
Good stuff. All right.
All right,
And
thanks,
that's
Bob.
the inbox, folks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Aaron, what you got for us?
Okay, so I got some half-price books here from last week, and I know
This is not a claim sale.
Conan,
by the way.
Conan
This is
from
not a claim
Titan.
sale.
It's all the
Same.
rage right now, and I got it for a filthy 50 centers right here.
Oh,
Oh,
you,
yeah.
It's an FF.
you lucky dog.
I know.
That's a nice
I was
volume.
like, I saw that. I was like, cool. I hear it's really good.
You heard
Okay, I'm
right.
gonna burn through these. The lethal foes of Spider-Man #4. I don't know why I got this. Just because I didn't have it.
Great dinosaur
that's
cover.
Stegron. Whoa.
Yeah, it's
That
cool.
is
I
the
think
meanest looking Stegron I've ever seen.
90s or whatever.
So that was 50-cent box also.
Oh, these are all filthy 50 centers unless I say otherwise.
I pity the fool who collects my comics.
Detective Comics 669.
Where do you go for your 50 centers?
Last week I was chauffeuring my wife around, so I got to hit 3 different half-price books. It was on Monday.
Oh,
In
half-price
Washington
books,
State, there's the local comic shops are not open. Here's Ultimates #2. And so I went to Edmonds. Well, I went to Edmonds and I went to Linwood.
Canada?
Edmonds, Washington.
Linwood and what was
Hey,
it?
Micah, how you doing, buddy? Welcome.
Hello, Micah and Micah.
Yeah, that's Aaron's story. You know, the story I hear is that his wife was going to go by herself, and she's like, "Oh no, honey, no, I can't let you drive down there alone." So he dropped
that
her
was it.
off.
She's
and
like,
then, he's like, "Where are you?" And
I got a
he
break
had to rush
finally
over
from
there.
Aaron.
I
So,
think that makes sense.
yeah,
I don't even know why I got this Savage Dragon. I don't collect it, but it's an early. I think it's an early issue of it. So
It looks very early.
yeah. Okay, Marvel UK #3, Gun Runner.
2,000 comics for.
I do get these Marvel UKs. I think they were pretty good for the early '90s.
Wow,
They
Darren,
showcase a lot of artists that everyone loves now. So
you're my hero, Darren. 6 cents a piece, man. Even
6 cents
even
for what?
Greyman can't duplicate that every day.
6 cents is awesome.
move it along.
Wow.
I think the lowest I've ever gotten is 12 cents a comic.
American Flag.
That's pretty good,
15.
too. I did buy a collection a long time ago.
I see those often, those American flags. Is
Yeah.
that something that people like? Is there a market for that? Are people after those?
It's
I
just
don't know.
cool.
It's just it's reading. I don't think there's a lot of color.
Detective Comics 665.
I can't stand those long ears.
But I did buy a collection
Some
long ago,
American
Dean,
Slingers,
and I
right?
paid about 5 cents each. But they
That's
were
pretty
a
good.
lot of filler
Kelly
stuff
Jones.
in the indies and stuff like that.
Who did that? Kelly Jones? Is that Kelly Jones ears?
Yeah, it was.
Comic development.
It's horrible.
This is volume 2. Yeah, it's a lot, not everyone liked the Kelly Jones Batman, I guess. So.
Did anyone like it?
Yeah,
love
some of
Kelly
it's
Jones
pretty
Batman.
good.
Yeah, Damien.
Really?
Damien
With
likes
the ears that go on for
The longer the
2-3
ears,
feet?
the better.
Oh wow!
It's more abstract, you know.
Yeah, there are
Oh, yeah,
there are
that's
others I
really
hear.
cool.
Here's a
Creepy
True Believer
style.
#1, 50
I like
cents.
Batman in a horror vein.
The guy that works at Dollar Tree collects comics. He confirmed there are no comics in our country. He goes to county.
Rude.
Okay.
Nexus #4.
If it were the
Oh,
whole
wow,
country,
that's
we'd all be in trouble.
I was gonna say, well, what happened there? Darren bought them all. That's Splat Comics.
That
Bought
I
the
believe.
whole country of comics. Nothing
Who's
Silver Age. Loads and loads of random 90s.
Eternity
Still, for
War
that
of the
price.
Worlds.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Get the inside here.
Black
One of my
and white.
favorite
Yeah, black and white.
books, by the way, novels.
Pretty cool.
And it has like the tripods and the red weed and the whole bit.
I don't know why. Okay, so #1. Oh yeah, this kitchen sink. I thought it was okay.
All ears.
Alien Fire #1.
Yeah.
Look at it. Alien Fire #1.
Yeah, they were aerodynamic though, Micah. You know, he could leave them
Oh, I
out.
thought it was a gatefold, but it's not.
Maybe he had a special Batmobile when he had big ears that had a special door.
Probably.
Yeah, he probably had
Or
those.
maybe they had a
two
hinge.
holes, you know.
That's
Pull a
pretty
pin,
well
they would
covered.
just drop down.
Yeah.
More black and white.
600 Silver Age, Bronze Age for 3,000 as well. All marble. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's what about 600? What's that?
#2.
1,200.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, nice cover.
What's about $7 or $8 each? Pretty good.
Nexus. We'll do some Marvel here. I got this for $3. Captain America 291.
Attack of the Tubular. Totally tubular.
Tumblr.
Oh, my bad.
I guess
Not
New
one of
Fin was a
Captain
big deal in
America's
the 80s, but
Yeah, I like that era of Captain America.
292.
Yeah, Black Crow. Yeah.
$2. Pretty cool cover.
Beware the Black Crow.
5 each, not near man. That's still for $5 each, still for each. That's not bad.
Let's see here. For $3, whenever I just got this, even though I have a copy of it already with Barry Windsor Smith, 205.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. You know, I've heard that some of those are second printings.
It could
Aaron.
be.
I don't know if that is a first or second printing, but I've
Well,
heard some of those for whatever reason were second printings.
They're good giveaways. So Captain America 293. I failed you, Cap.
It doesn't pay to be Captain America's partner. They you know, really, I mean, eventually they're going to get beat up or kidnapped or, you know, mind wiped or whatever.
283. It's a little more beat up, but
Oh, that's good. Who did that?
That's Zek.
Zach.
yeah, it seems like this is the Zek era.
I like that.
60 cent.
And I think that's not Madam
Hydra
Hydra.
Queen.
What
What's
did
her
she
name?
call herself back then?
Hydrophiliac.
Is it Madam Hydra?
I thought she called herself something else, but
She had a
maybe
different
it is
name?
Madam
Yeah,
Hydra.
Uncanny X-Men 183 for, was it $2 or $3? $3.
I'll let you decide.
But I already have this, but I don't know why. I see it on the cheap. I grab it.
Helmetless Juggernaut there.
Yeah, that was a cool story. I remember enjoying that. Nova 23.
I have a bad feeling that's on the interiors. That might be Carmine Infantino.
You got it, Damien. You got it.
I loved Nova so much until he came along.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
is that right?
no background interiors for
Really?
Fantino. Yeah,
Here's number 9.
it's like
That's
he's in the cityscape, and then on the back
cool.
there's just like a pink black ground.
I assume at number 9 it's still one of the Buscema's, but
I think so. Yeah.
later on.
Micronauts number 10. This might be golden.
Michael Golden.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it might
yeah.
still be golden.
Looks like it. Yeah.
Looks like Copper Age to me.
Yeah, 90s Nova wasn't bad. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, ha ha ha.
Nova in the 90s.
Batman
You're welcome, Roger.
Starlin, right? The Perro. What did I get this for?
Well, that doesn't look like Starlin. Boy.
Well, I don't think
Starlin was the writer, not the artist.
Yeah, he was the writer.
Oh, okay.
$3 for that. I needed it for my run. Okay, I got a bunch of indie
Dun-dun.
stuff.
That's dun-dun from Jackson Roy Kirk on Bub there.
Here's
needed
2080 monthly presents Judge Dredd.
Just doing the you know,
I needed
sound
this.
effects there. Oh, love those. Yeah.
Oh, are those snakes? Well, those are nasty.
Good thing it was
Oh,
Indiana Jones there.
I think that was only 6 issues for that run. I just need the first one. Here's X-Men 196 for $2.
Mm. I wonder who that is in the shadow there.
Is it Kitty Pryde?
Mhm.
Could be that Kelly Jones Batman.
A Kelly Jones Wolverine would be interesting.
That would be, yeah. I mean, who knows where that would go? The claws
Or
may
how
be
long
like,
his
you know,
blades would be.
I
They're
can't
like
wait for
elongated.
more unnecessary cover.
Boy,
the heat.
Yeah, boy.
The
Yeah.
original Swamp Monster.
Yeah,
Why is
From
Hank
way
Hill
back.
hiding in the bushes?
from the Hillman publishers back in the.
Dark Horse
Are there
reprints
Hank Hill comics? I would get those.
Nexus.
Ah,
So this
is
is
that
a
still
reprint.
Mike Barron?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and that will have some beautiful artwork in it.
Yeah.
Steve
And
Rude.
I have a lot of the original stuff. I definitely collect the Nexus. Here's one from First, number 19.
Yep. And I think Steve Rude painted those covers too.
Who is Nexus?
He's
Nexus? You don't know Nexus?
I do not know Nexus.
he
He was one of the first indie superhero comics in the early 80s.
And Steve Rude created him.
And the art that isn't Steve Rude art there, I don't think.
It's not.
But the artist who did most of them, Steve Rude, is really incredible.
Yeah, it's like really weird soft colors, and it's just interesting.
It's kind of like a cross between Jack Kirby and Space Ghost or something.
Yeah, it's really weird.
That's pretty accurate, actually. I mean, yeah, I never thought of it that way, but yeah,
And with really cool science fiction stories.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
got that sci-fi bend to it. Yeah, definitely. Hey, Joe, how you doing, buddy?
What's going on, Joe?
Everything
John
is good
Sable,
here
number 20.
down in sunny Naples, Florida. That's a smart man. He goes to Florida.
Grail is still doing these at this time.
Are you feeling jealous of people in Florida at the moment?
Yeah, a bit. Yeah,
Cool,
it hasn't been that cold this week though. I've been pretty good.
Has it been sunny?
On Sunday, it got all the way up to 70 here with not a cloud in the sky. My wife and I, we walked over the whole town, and the next day plummeted. So
For $2, got Marvel Tales 228. McFarlane covers for $2. That's pretty good.
oh yeah, not bad.
Like I said, I'm not a huge McFarlane fan, but
Yeah,
you
but
see it on the
you're further south than I am, Scotty. Here,
you see it on the cheap, you pick it up.
this is about as far from Florida weather as I can get here.
New
you
Jersey,
could go to Buffalo, New York, then you'd really.
Well, that's true. Yeah, true.
X Factor 21 for $1. I guess you could find these now easy.
That's a
Is
cool
it the
cover.
Walt Simonson cover there?
It's just nice to get these issues back that I remember when I was a kid.
Have you started reading them, or do you just?
Yeah, I was a kid reading a lot of these X Factors.
You're killing me, Joe. You're absolutely killing me. 81 in Naples today.
Batman 421. I needed this for $2.
It's almost like one of those modern covers, just the face there.
Yeah.
Well, it's got the shadow of Batman in it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Da-da.
Got a little extra there.
And I collect elementals because I read one I really enjoyed.
As long as the heater works in the penthouse. There's no penthouse here.
Elementals number 4. I like that they do that.
Your palatial New Jersey estate doesn't have a
Yeah,
penthouse.
it's an apartment, man. Come on.
Yeah,
I don't
got
think there is a
2 of them.
penthouse in
That's
this
a
one.
cool elemental there.
Nice.
2 of them.
2 of them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be more like Greyman.
You're channeling Greyman on that
Yeah,
one.
absolutely. Here's number 10. I read an elemental special and I really liked how it was written. And it was drawn well enough too. So pick these up.
I haven't read an elemental since early 80s, I think.
I remember enjoying them, but they were hard to find at the time.
For
Yeah.
$2, Mutants number 9. For $2, I think it's a pretty good deal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Bob McLeod, maybe on
They're
that.
all Chris Claremont,
Yeah.
too. Here's number 10
Put one in my box.
for $1.
Everybody's like,
Just
"Make me a
one."
box.
We're not doing claim sales right now.
No, we're not, yeah. Half price is not, what Aaron is selling them at.
These-
Okay.
Yeah, I found these
where
in Edmond.
Where you got them.
In
Yeah.
Edmond.
So you have to be very explicit with these people, Aaron, because they'll take one word and just take it totally out of context.
Pretty cool cover. I always love that.
It is cool. Is that Walt Simonson?
Looks like Simonson, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
He's
I'm pretty
great.
sure
at
I collected
dynamic
X Factor
layout.
until about 30 or so.
Number 7.
Okay, here we go. First year of New Mutants was great. If Jackson Roykirk says so, it must be so.
It's the Roy Kirk seal of approval.
There you go.
I like when I like it now. I didn't like it then when Bill Sienkiewicz took over. I thought it was kind of didn't really connect with it, but now I love it.
Well, it was
Yeah,
such a
it was a hard
departure
to
from the
transition.
previous art.
Yeah. Here's number 6.
But like you, it has grown on me over the years.
Oh, I love it now. I love all that.
Is
Absolutely.
that Silver Samurai?
Yeah.
Yep. I hated the Warlock artist, but it grew on me. I guess he's talking about. I guess you're talking about St. Kevin there, Scotty. Some of those Simon's X Factors go for were bloody awful.
And
The others were totally
50
awesome.
cents. I got like a Batman, 500.
Covers.
A Nightfall. I guess there's so many of these in print that you can get them now.
Yeah,
That's
it's very
very
popular storyline back then. Yeah, very popular.
And
That, along with
that's it.
the death of Superman and all that, was very popular back in the 90s.
Yeah, for $1, this is clean. X Factor number 3.
Oh yeah.
And it's a newsstand, but it's not newsstands to me are not that big of a deal in the 80s so much, but I guess they are because people didn't really take care of them. So they kind of are still rare, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, especially in the late 80s.
Yeah.
I like them because that's what I used to buy my comics from, a newsstand. So for me, they have a little bit of sentimental value when I see them.
And that's it.
That's it. All right.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
All right. All right. Hey, great show today. I saw a lot of cool stuff from you guys. Damien in his Superman and 50 Cent stuff. Neil Adams and
that was great.
Lois Lane in space, and Bub with his, Bub actually this week he was fairly tame.
It was nice.
A well-behaved bub.
Personally, or my books? I think he means the books.
Well, Bub is never tame. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the comics were, and of course Greyman with his usual organization, which nobody knows but him, but it's wonderful in so many different ways. And of course, Aaron comes up with a different perspective of the more indies and the more moderns that, some of them I've never seen before. So I appreciate seeing all the variety that we have. Of course, NammaN with its treasuries. Come on. You got to love those suckers.
Yep.
All right. So hope to see you guys next week, unless my wife tells me I can't.
Fingers crossed.
But, otherwise,
I might be busy, but I'm going to try.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I love it. I love the
we
show.
can get together. It's always a fun time.
Yeah.
With the banter and the fellowship. I just have a blast. So thank you so much for being here. And the chat, of course.
Yes.
With all their input and all their questions and comments, that really, the show really has another dimension when you involve the chat, like we try to do here on the show.
And all their bad jokes.
And all the bad jokes and puns. Yes. Those
the worst jokes.
And of course, Bub was hit with his, whatever.
Yes. My whatever everywhere.
Alternate pronunciations and so forth. So, it's all in good fun. So thank you guys for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. And Ray, hopefully next time your phone will work a little better. We don't have all that kind of weird sound. So try to tweak your settings a little bit. If you want to call me in a few days and we can work on that, you and I.
One of my comics came in this DiGiorno.
Oh, DiGiorno. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Perfectly cut too.
Hey, at least they had some protection.
Right there.
I've gotten gotten comics just in like a garbage bag.
Yeah.
So it's weird. All right, buddy. I got to get out of here because I think my wife has got something going on. So be kind to each other. Be blessed. Be back. Bye.
See ya.
I'm hitting the end stream.